Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Coming to you live from Byers Field in Parma, this is the SmeeSports Pregame Show on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. As we take things upstairs inside one of the loges here at Byers Field, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today. What order should I go for here, Cam? What order? We'll go right to left. Dom Reg on the far right, one of our interns, former Normandy player. He's the only Normandy man on the broadcast crew tonight, so he is a stranger in a strange land, so to speak. Cam Ragazzo to my right, my color commentator of now 5 years covering Holy Name football. To my left, Mr. Kevin Onko, a theology teacher at Holy Name. And in honor of Jaden Daniels, to, of course, respect him, we keep our panel at 4 opposed to 5. Gentlemen, I'm excited for football season. It should be a really good campaign all the way around. We have 11 games on the channel this year, starting tonight. How do we feel about this season going in, especially you, Dom? You're on this side of things now, opposed to being down there on the field.
It's definitely a bit of a change being up here to being down there, man. Well, I played for Normandy about 4 years, so it's definitely a little different seeing it from a different perspective.
Cam, your perspective is the same as mine. 1 extra year removed from graduating. Any different feeling?
I feel older. That the kids that we were playing with are now seniors. So it's definitely a little strange, but they say you get wiser when you get older, so hopefully that kicks in sometime.
I think we've proven that one wrong.
I'm still waiting for it to happen.
And Mr. Onko, for you, a special moment this year as you have a senior on the team. How does that make you feel?
Well, you know, three children, John, Mallory, and Tommy, going through Holy Name, and to have Tommy, this is it, the last hurrah here as a senior. I think there's 2 things that make this special. One is Tommy, you know, trying to enjoy every last play this year, and also this junior class as freshmen were absolutely fantastic, and seeing these juniors mature and see what they can do this year as well. So those 2 things should make it an interesting season for me.
3 games to preview before we go to break for the first time. Where do we start here? We have 3 different options. Who wants to get it started?
I think we start from Holy Name's win over Padua last year.
Let's do it.
I mean, big win for Holy Name, especially, you know, always going against Padua. You get that 14-3 win. Defense did great in that game, only letting up those 3 points. And, I mean, just a great way to head into the postseason, although it really didn't go their way last year. But still, always a great time to win, and it's an even better win against Padua.
And Mr. Ronco, you can attest to this, I'm sure, seeing Holy Name play a number of great teams over the years. Any lesser kicker than Caleb Zolkowski, it's 14-0 Holy Name when it's all said and done.
Anytime it's 14-0, it's close. You feel a little uncomfortable. You don't have that breathing room and stuff like that. And you'll take every single win you could get.
And we've seen Caleb Zolkowski on a number of occasions be the only bit of Padua's offense. So we're not going to talk about their game tonight against South Range too much. It's kind of too far of a spread for us to predict. I think if we were all asked who was going to win that game, we're all saying South Range pretty easily for that one, given how good they have been over the past 5 to 10 years. But bringing it back to that game, the touchdown scores, both, well, if you count the quarterback, all 3 scores in that game are gone. Connor Jamison, he's kicking off his season at Berea via Brunswick. Carter Varga, he's on the IR. And then Nick Nemeth graduated. So 3 big guys leaving the program this year, all for completely different reasons. How much is that going to hurt Holy Name tonight as you go back to that Shawnee game, which I'll toss it over to Mr. Onko here in a second. A lot of those key contributors offensively are gone, and we saw it last night with both Holy Name and Valley Forge Soccer. The majority of their scorers from a year ago graduated.
I think it's going to be a big change. I think, you know, Holy Name's coming to this game with a lot of questions on their season. Obviously, new head coach taking over. You got a new signal call on their backfield. Who's going to step up? And I think it's going to be a really big thing to see in the first quarter and the first drive on really what their mantra is. I know you interviewed them and you talked about their mantra kind of just being the next game, the next play, and I'm really excited to see what they're going to look like here on the first few possessions.
Now, Mr. Onko, you are the only one here that was at that Lima Shawnee game. What do you remember from that game? Of course, after that Padua game, the offense still wasn't where it needed to be. Really, look at that offense. After the Cleveland Central Catholic game, which still wasn't the best game we played, outside of EC, which was still decent, the offense didn't show up for the second half of the season.
And so I think that's what's going to make tonight and the next couple weeks very interesting to watch. Lima Shawnee, our defense played lights out. Coach Patton called a heck of a game defensively, and we executed. And if we had just a bit of offense and maybe Xavier Rodriguez is a little bit healthier, we had our chances in that game. We had caused some turnovers, and the offense just couldn't punch it. I think we got inside the 30-yard line multiple times and came away with nothing in the fourth quarter. But we put a lot of heat on Lima Shawnee, which I think at that time in our development said a lot about the coaching staff. They kept saying, tonight is different. The offense that you're going to see tonight now has a quarterback that can run. Now listen, last year's quarterback has a howitzer of an arm. He's got a great arm talent. But tonight you're going to see an added development with a running game from the quarterback. And you're not going to see, I don't think you'll see one running back. I think you're going to see 3 guys carry the ball. And I think you have a legit 4 wide receivers and tight ends that can possibly score. I'm not saying anybody's going to have 1,000 yards receiving or 1,400 yards rushing, but I think we got a lot of guys that can score this year.
And I think going back in Holy Name history, I think somebody in the 2010s had 1,000 receiving yards, but since then, I don't think anybody has. And again, offhand, I don't know who it was. It may have been one of Mercury's targets.
I believe Joe Duff did. I believe Joe Duff had 1,000 yards. He ended up playing at Hillsdale College. I just see more weapons this year without the gaudy numbers maybe.
And we'll talk more about those weapons soon. Dom, I hate to have you talk about your final high school football game, but that's where this leads us to, a tough loss against Valley Forge, 48-20. What do you remember from that game, and then leaving the program, just to see this team kind of take a new identity? What has that been like for you? Because the guy that you had coaching you all 4 years, and Ian Cost, is gone.
I mean, the game definitely wasn't the result we wanted. We went into the game without our starting quarterback. We were down a few key starters, and then our starting lineman went down at halftime. But, I mean, Forge, they pretty much dominated us the entire game. Our defense was on the field, I would say 80% of that game. Our quarterback didn't do his best, but I'm hoping for a different result this year.
And we'll talk about Jacob Muniak here in a few moments and some of his big targets. But before we go to break, I'm going to throw in one bonus game, an 18-14 thriller against Ravenna. What do you remember from that game? As I think we all saw that result and were just stunned.
Definitely one of the more memorable games in my high school career. That last defensive drive, just looking at the stands, seeing them all packed. It was that was probably the loudest I've ever heard Byers. And then getting that stop, that was something I'll never forget.
And if that's the loudest you've ever heard Byers, considering the fact that we've seen some amazing games here over the years in the OHSAA tournament, that definitely does say something.
Yeah.
When we return, we're going to dive in a little bit deeper into both teams. How does the offense work under Luke Hudak? How does Normandy work with plenty of new pieces on both sides of the ball? Time locally at Byers Field at 6 p.m. on the dot, as you are watching the SmeeSports Pregame Show on Smee Sports. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome back to Byers Field in Parma. Time locally 6:02 p.m. as you are watching the SmeeSports Pregame Show on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Well, gentlemen, let's dive a little bit deeper into both of these teams. A lot of talents on both of these rosters. Let's start with the Holy Name Green Wave. You have a new quarterback, a new head coach. Let's start with Luke Hudak, or as Coach Guzik once called him, Lucius Hudak. I'm sure you remember that one, Cam, with having Coach Guzik. But let's talk about Luke Hudak. We covered him in baseball quite a bit. We covered him last year in football. A great defensive piece. No longer on the defense. My question for you is, will his impact offensively make up for his absence on defense?
Well, I think it's got to, right? He's the guy that's handling the football every single play, whether he's just handing it off or he's looking to make a pass with it. He's going to have a huge impact on this game. Hopefully, if you're a Holy Name fan, positive, and if a Normandy fan, negative. But, I mean, yeah, it's all in the hands of Luke Hudak right now. I mean, he's got to be on target. Coach Mr. Anko talked about it earlier. He's able to use his legs a lot more than Jameson was too last year. Jameson obviously was able to use his legs, but not many designed runs, I would say, for him, rather than what we're hopefully going to see tonight. Definitely, a great athlete. Hudak is obviously a two-sport athlete, being able to play baseball, and super excited for what he's going to come out here and show tonight for the Namers.
Dom, I'm going to bring it to you. Of course, you played against this Holy Name team last year, and in that game, you had a quarterback change of your own. You lose Elijah Gray, your all-time leading rusher. You replace him with Jacob Muniak. Essentially, it's the opposite move being made. You go from your rusher to a more passing quarterback. Of course, the season didn't go the way you wanted it, but what was the offense like during the offseason, going up against it on the defensive end, seeing that change be made, as I'm sure you were used to having to kind of have that QB spy on Eli at all times?
It was definitely a little different in practice. I mean, not expecting a run from Eli every other play. I mean, the offense looked really solid going into week 1 against Holy Name. Jacob, he looked phenomenal in the offs and all the 7-on-7s and the skirmishes we had. But against Holy Name, it wasn't what we wanted.
And of course, Nick Nemeth, Xavier Rodriguez, Noah Walsh even getting involved. That was just so much to overcome. But Mr. Anko, I'm going to bring it back to you. Of course, we've covered Luke Hudak, but as anybody in media will tell you, covering high school sports, there's always so much that you can learn about a player and interviewing him and covering him. He's in the building with you every single day. What have you seen from Luke Hudak in the classroom, if you've had him already, if not just in passing in the halls?
Luke has fun. He enjoys life. He brings energy, positive energy. I don't see him as the type of player who's going to get rattled. I think he enjoys, big games and exciting moments. And I just think he's got that little bit of it factor, that little bit of moxie that you want out of your quarterback, where, every player tonight is going to probably do something wrong. They're probably going to make a mistake. But Luke's the type of guy that's going to pick himself up and pick the other guys up when something bad happens.
And for Luke Hudak, just to kind of bring it full circle, I think you said it perfectly. He's not going to be rattled. He can pick people up with that energy. It's always contagious. We've seen it time and time again in baseball, and we even asked him just the difference. And he talked about how the coaches helped him go from that throwing motion, baseball-wise, to football-wise. And you look at the quarterbacks that Holy Name has had over the past couple of years, with the exception of, I don't even know how you describe Andrew Cole's run on the JV baseball team, Cam. You and I were both there. I think we thought he was going to tear his ACL sliding a couple of different times, but historically, with the exception of a couple of guys, typically the quarterback at Holy Name does not play baseball, so this is going to be a different change. I know at one point there was a rumor J-Mo was going to play baseball, but in the end that was proven false.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be different, but, I mean, not bad when you have that dual sport athlete, and obviously very athletic to be playing those two sports, and really excited to come out and see him shine here on the football field as opposed to the baseball diamond.
And as you just said, Mr. Ronco, Nick Mercurio is the last guy to do both.
Yeah, excellent baseball player as well.
So now going to everybody but the quarterback here. You lost a lot of different guys after last year. Nathan Davis, he is now up here in the film room. I guess he's somewhere around here. We'll find him eventually, but he's not going to be on the field tonight. You lose Nick Nemeth. You lose Xavier Rodriguez. You lose Brendan Preisel. You lose so many key weapons. And even Pat Sewell, who is a really good punter for this team. Really a gadget guy. How do you cope without those guys? Every year you lose somebody big, yes, but I feel like talent-wise, you haven't lost this much. It might be controversial to say this, but you haven't lost this much talent since after the 2022 Final Four run, because you look at all those guys you lost then compared to the last couple of classes. Name other guys that have made that much of an impact in comparison to Nemeth and X.
You really look at the year that Nemeth put together last year, offensively and defensively, and you end up with all-state honors. You aren't going to replace Nick Nemeth. You absolutely are not going to. Unbelievable year. But what you have this year is maybe a bit more speed. You're going to make them put the ball down several times, because I'm not sure that you're going to see the 70, 80, 90-yard run play with the number of guys, a Pat Kelly, a Tamianco, a Noah Cunningham. Like, these guys can track you down, so maybe you're going to get 30, 40 yards, but I think we got enough speed to maybe prevent the big play where Nick Nemeth was sacking you for a 5-yard loss or taking your head off at 2 yards. I don't know that we have that player.
And now, Dom, if you were down there tonight, how relieved would you be not to have to see those guys again?
I mean, I would be extremely relieved. Nick Nemeth was a great player. When I played him last year, it was phenomenal to see on the field. He was a huge part of Holy Name winning that game. He dominated our offense that entire game. So I would definitely feel a bit of relievement down there.
And Cam, will bring it to you as you played baseball with Nick Nemeth. From a leadership standpoint, how much of a loss is it not to have him there? As you go back to that Kenston game, for a moment, Nick Nemeth gave Holy Name a lead against a team who ended up winning a state title.
It's big. It's not only does he lead by example, but he's also very vocal, especially, when he's trying to rally the troops. You can really get behind him, especially since he's such a great player, and, being that leader on the field, showing it with his play, and then coming in the dugout and saying, hey, guys, let's go. Like, we can do this. Let's rally the troops. Let's get going.
The last talking point that I have on Holy Name is a pretty big one here that I think everybody, for maybe the first time ever in the history of coaching changes, is all in agreement with. We love that Danny Day is now the head coach. I think we all up here like that move. I had him as my position coach. Cam, I'm sure with our interactions, you've gotten to know him. I'm so happy for him. Of course, we're grateful for what Coach Wondolowski brought to this program. He wants to go watch Austin play. I absolutely love that decision for him. Honestly, I want to go up to Akron and watch Austin play a game. He was just that good of a player. But, of course, you've been around this program a lot longer than anybody up here in the booth. Thoughts on this coaching change? 13 years under Coach Wondolowski. He still stays in the mix, but it's Danny Day time.
And I think you just nailed it. Coach Wando did the right thing. He's going to watch his son play at a Division I college. That kid earned playing time by his hard work and dedication, discipline. But he's gonna take a step back, but still be a part of the program and still have that guidance. And trust me, other high school coaches were probably hoping that Wando was gone, right? And then to hear that he's still on the staff, things are going to be quite similar. Then you take Coach Danny Day. He is his entire family, the Day family. They are Holy Name. You name it, they've been a part of it. They've supported us in so many different ways over the years. So to have a Day in command, and he's the guy you want checking your son's grades. He's the one monitoring their values, their choices, and coaching them up in football. So it's a win-win-win for everybody. Thank you, Coach Wando, for staying aboard. You gave us unbelievable memories, and I hope you continue to give us more. But then to make the transition to Danny Day, you couldn't ask for a better Holy Name family and better young man to be a part of this.
Going back to Luke Hudak for a second, I have seen him rile up his entire Holy Name team twice in the last 5 minutes. By himself, just going crazy on the field. But back to Coach Day one more time. How many degrees of day are there at Holy Name High School? All the last names that are intertwined. I think we really saw that on display when Claire scored her 1,000th point. Of all the different levels of that family being there, I mean, we could probably sit here all day and still miss a family or two that's involved or connected in some way, shape, or form to the Day family.
We could probably do a little segment someday just discussing who's your favorite day.
Dinner with the Days.
Right? You could just sit here and say, okay, it was, and you could give good reasons for so many different days over the years.
All right, Dom, let's go to your boys. The Normandy Invaders off of that 1-9 season. Jordan Connell now the head coach with an elite background. He is a young guy. Do you know how old he is offhand?
Do not.
He is 30 years old. He was an All-Ohio running back 12 years ago for Elyria, if I'm not mistaken. Coaching background, did some time at Amherst, was an offensive assistant for EC, which I talked to you about Levi Ellis. He was before your time. If you saw Levi Ellis on the opposite end of the field, you just made a business decision half the time and got out of the way because of how good he was then, OC at Elyria, and now the head coach here at Normandy. Your thoughts now as an alum on the change? We kind of talked about it a little bit, but how excited are you to see this new era of Normandy football, considering still a fair amount of these guys you played football with?
I definitely think it was a change that was needed over the years. Don't get me wrong, Coach Koss was a great guy and a great coach, but I think just a new motivational leader was needed for Normandy. He's young. I've talked to some of the players. They like him a lot. They really enjoy him being around. And I'm really excited to see what he does this season.
Going off of that, do you think this identity that Normandy has had over the past 5 years is going to change at all? Of course, now, Region 1 isn't as simple as it was when you played where, hey, as long as you do better than John Marshall and a Down Ignatius, you're in the playoffs. Now, you have to fight your way in. And, oh, by the way, they're playing tonight. We're predicting the game. Fitch and Hudson are now in Region 1.
Well, I'm sorry. What was the question again?
The identity. Does it change?
Oh, I think it's especially changes, especially on the offensive side of the ball. Normandy's definitely needed a different offensive identity over the years. Our defense, I think, was personally pretty good last year, but I'm really excited to see Jacob Muniak.
There's no bias there at all in that statement, either of you being on the defense.
I think our defense, I think our offense was sometimes a bit of an issue, but our defense held it down some games. We were out there a lot. I do have to say that. We were out there a ton.
And I would agree. You go back to that game last year, what was it, 7 turnovers?
Yeah.
2 pick sixes? If you look at just the offense alone, it was a negative split, basically, of points, which you never want in a game. But you go back to that Ravenna game, allowing them to only score 14 points. That's why you won that game. So, to your point, I think you're absolutely right. Mm-hmm. But going back to this offense, you talked about how good Muniak looked last offseason. Coach has mentioned a couple of times, and I'm sure not just him, other coaches on this roster, Brady Tusai.
Yeah.
6'5", 230, big body tight end. Of course, his brother playing over at Mercyhurst, the old Padua quarterback then, went off to the New England States to play high school football. What does he have to do this season? As you look at a guy like that, with his size, you feel like if he got the ball a lot more, he could potentially be an all-Ohio level guy because of his size alone.
I mean, we didn't really get him the ball much last year, I will say that, but if you can get him the ball, he's going to be a serious problem. He's huge. You throw it up there, put his hands up, and he's got it.
He is that guy. I mean, we saw Tyler Tusai punish the neighbors time and time again. Of course, there were a couple of plays that did not go in his favor in those really great back-and-forth Holy Name Padua games, but he was a great player, and a lot of it was that size. To close out this Normandy section, again, you played with these guys. Did we miss anybody, or is there somebody that might not be on the depth chart that you're thinking, okay, this guy is next up?
I mean, I wouldn't really say next up. He was a starter last season, but I think Nick Williams. I think he's going to have a huge year this year. He was a big part of our offense last year, but I think he's really going to step up this year and be a key leader for the Invaders.
When we return, it's time for everybody's favorite segment, especially if your name is Gabriel Koza. It is prediction time. We have a lot of new faces involved in predictions, but we will get back to that when we return. Time locally is 6:15 p.m. at Byers Field as we toss it back down to the field. Both teams taking the field for the first time this season, getting ready to go with kickoff in 45 minutes as you are watching the SmeeSports Pregame Show on SmeeSports. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Welcome back to Byers Field and the SmeeSports Pregame Show on SmeeSports. As we toss it back upstairs, let's smile real quick for the camera. This is the last time we're going to be happy this segment, as it is time for predictions. Is this the most competitive part of the show, Cam?
I think it is.
Let's start with last year, and we'll start with you because you were in last place. Okay. 76 and 74, still above 500.
I was above 500. Okay, I won the year before. I had a down year. We're going to get back into it this year.
I've never won, so I really can't say anything there.
So
didn't Damien win a year or two of it, too?
I think he did, somehow.
Don't know. I tied with the fan vote at 81 and 69, and then Gabe, 82 and 68, just edged us out. For those who are unfamiliar with how this works, every week we will predict 15 games, so when it's all said and done, 150 games. In other words, you get 75 games right, you are guaranteed to go 500 or better. But, of course, last year we had some new faces be integrated later on in the season because we didn't see those guys until later. This year, we decided, you know what? Everybody that we want involved, we are going to make sure is involved week one. So, looking at who is going to be back, I am predicting, Cam is predicting, Gabe has come back, the fans have come back. We are adding Dom to the predictions. We are adding Cooper Fontaine to the predictions. And Mr. Ronco, it won't be you every week, but we will have the special guest category. So now, let me count that up again of how many people that actually is here. Is it 7? I think it is. Wow, good math. Holy Name actually taught us something. There we go. I'm very proud that we got it right. If we got it wrong, that would be a very bad look, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But all right, where do we want to start here? Do we want to announce the first game, or do we want to bounce back and forth with the guys who are predicting at home?
I don't.
Let's just read the first game here.
Yeah.
I think we go there. A team that Holy Name has had plenty of struggles against over the past 5 years, Canfield. They are hosting Garfield Heights tonight. Of course, Max Stevens, the great longtime head coach over at Cleveland Heights. We'll start here, and then we'll go to what the fans and the two guys at home said. Dom, who do you have winning this game?
I'm going to take Garfield Heights in this one.
I'm going to take Canfield.
As I told somebody earlier today, anytime that any team that I have any care about goes up against Canfield, with the exception of Alliance Basketball last year, they lose. Give me Canfield. I think they win and do just enough against Garfield, who next week, by the way, is hosting Cardinal Mooney, so it gets even tougher from here. Mr. Anko, do you have the pseudo pups, or do you have the Cardinals?
I am going to take Canfield with their experience.
I like it. Now let's go to the fan vote and the guys at home. So first of all, 63% of the fans are going with Canfield, as expected. Now I have to go into my text messages and find out who everybody else is taking. Gabe is taking Canfield. Are we going to have an immediate lone wolf? We will. Cooper has taken Canfield. Dom is the lone representative of Garfield Heights tonight. And if they win, we are already in the hole by 1 game. That's a great start for us, isn't it? That kind of makes me nervous now. I'm not switching my pick, but that makes me a little bit nervous. No. Are you confident?
We got this.
I think we do.
I'm confident in all my picks.
Garfield's got a lot of hype. Garfield's got a lot of hype this year.
They do, and they really should. Game number 2, We mentioned that moments ago. Cardinal Mooney, they host Lake Catholic as they always do for week 1. Dom, who do you have?
I'm going to go Lake Catholic in this one.
I'm going Cardinal Mooney.
They're the home team. Typically, the home team wins this game. Give me Cardinal Mooney in a really close game. But as always, shout out Coach Gibbons. We'll see you week 9.
And I am going to take Lake Catholic. I think they got just enough coming back.
Now let's go to the other guys. Cooper is going with Mooney. Gabe is going with Mooney. And the fan votes is going with Lake Catholic, 55%. So we are relatively even split across the board. Game number 3, a game happening around 20 minutes from here with one of our teams being involved is the Marlington Dukes on the road at DeVille, Warrensville Heights. Dom, again, I'll start with you.
I'm going to take Marlington in this one.
I'm also taking Marlington.
Shout out Cam Evanich, back healthy. He is going to have a monster game tonight. Give me the Dukes.
Give me the Dukes as well.
Are we going to have a clean sweep here? Nope. The fan vote has gone with Warrensville Heights, so that is already off the table. Gabe went with Marlington, and Mr. Fontaine went with Warrensville. I think that's just because he doesn't like the other end of the backyard brawl.
Yeah, probably not.
So game number 4, Copley and Streetsboro. Of course, you go back a couple of years. If you were in a press box during the 2023 OHSAA tournament, you heard Copley. You thought Maslin because of DeJuan Owens and his controversial transfer. I think every week I went somewhere, somebody would say Copley scored at like 7:05 because, well, DeJuan Owens did his thing. Is his old school going to get the win tonight, or is it Streetsboro? Don, we'll start with you.
I'm going to go Streetsboro here.
I am also going with Streetsboro.
The running back just transferred out. We're going to see them in a few weeks, but I think tonight Copley just has enough at home.
I agree. I'm taking Copley.
All right, the fan vote is going with Streetsboro by 2%. By 2 votes, actually, here. 51% to 49, 40 votes to 38, Streetsboro to edge out Copley. Cooper is going with Copley, and Gabe is going with Copley. So another semi-fair split, but I think most of us are going with Copley in that game. Number 5, Field and Ravenna. I think you are going to go with Field here, Dom. Am I correct?
The team that I personally played, with that being said, I'm going to go Ravenna.
Oh, I'm kind of surprised by that one.
I'm going with Field.
I have to go with Field as well. I mean, I know Normandy is going to see them next week, but I just can't go with Ravenna here.
I'm going to take Field as well.
The fan vote, they can go with Ravenna. 53% go with the Ravens. Gabe has gone with Field, and Cooper has gone with Fields. Up next, Strongsville versus Avon. And I will say right now, we have a tiebreaker in the fan vote. Go on the SmeeSports Instagram poll. We'll go to the fans last. We'll see if a fan votes in the next 30 seconds here, as it is on a delay, to see if we can split it. If not, the last vote is who is going to win the fan vote. But Dom, we'll start with you.
I like Strongsville.
Avon Lake.
It's nothing new. Come on. I'm a Strongsville guy. Give me the Stanks.
I think Strongsville's loaded this year.
Shout out Jason Trusnick. I think those guys are going to be great under him this year. Cooper has gone with Strongsville. Gabe has gone with Strongsville. Let's refresh here. Let's see if somebody did go with either of those teams. I'm going to guess no, and we're going to have to go to what the last vote was. We will. And the last vote was Strongsville. Just Strongsville. So they win it at a 50-50 split. Game 7, we mentioned it a little bit ago. Maybe the game of the night in Region 1. It'll be Fitch hosting Hudson. Dom, we'll start with you.
I like Hudson.
I'm going with Fitch.
Just like Lake Catholic and Mooney, whichever team is home I have winning. It's Fitch this year. Give me TJ Parker's guys.
Did Hudson choose to move up to Division 1 this year?
I believe both did.
So I'm going to go Hudson.
It will be a great game either way. Hudson does win the fan vote. As for Gabe, he is going with Hudson. And Cooper, as well Hudson. Did anybody else go with Fitch?
We did.
Okay, we're kind of in this one together. 5-2 against us. Maybe, though, one of the top games of the night. It's not going to be the top game, as we say that one for a second to last in Massillon and Glenville. But Highland Walsh Jesuits. Gentlemen, who do we have?
I'm going to go Walsh.
I'm going Walsh as well. They have a great quarterback, and I mean, I think he's going to show off tonight.
I have one name, and it gives the reason why Highland loses. Casey Meiser. He's gone. Give me Walsh.
I saw Walsh scrimmage tape. Give me Walsh as well.
We'll go over to the rest. We have Walsh from Cooper. That's probably for Graham Lonis, an Alliance guy who went over to Walsh. We have Walsh from Gabe. And the fan vote is going with Walsh by an 82-18 percentage advantage.
Walsh clean sweep.
Is that the first clean sweep
Yeah,
that we have
it
had?
is.
And that's a game that right now they are favored by 1 point to win. Out of all the games, I thought the Garfield one would be the only consensus, but of course Dom is going with the underdogs here. And he's right, more credit to him. Number 9, Lake and Ridgeville, the battle of Lorain and Stark County. Who do we have winning?
I'm gonna go north of Ridgeville.
I'm going with Lake.
Give me Ty to George, man. He is just such a great athlete all the way around. If he stays healthy, Lake has a chance to win the Fed this year. I think that's an unpopular opinion, but they definitely have a chance. Give me the Blue Streaks.
I'm going to take Lake as well. I'm not sure how much North Ridgeville has coming back this year.
I may have some guys, but again, Ty to George coming back is all I need to hear for that Lake Blue Streak team. Gabe has gone with Lake. Cooper Fontaine has gone with Lake. And 62% of the fan vote has gone with Lake. Game number 10, it is going to be Manchester hosting the team that Barstool Tate has winning Division 4, Rocky River. I don't have them winning, but who do we have here?
I'm gonna go with one word, Tristan Hughes.
I guess I'm following Barstool Tate. I'm taking Rocky River.
Tristan Hughes, give me Rocky River.
I will take Rocky River as well.
This one might be a clean sweep here. 69% go with River on the fan vote. Cooper has gone with River. Is Gabe going to be the lone wolf? He is not. Everybody has gone with Rocky River, and that is what you would expect. Game number 11, it'll be Dover taking on Matt Dennison in his first game as the head coach at Glen Oak. Who do we have winning?
I like Dover.
I also have Dover. Sorry, Bryce.
I have Dover as well. That team is going to be strong in Glen Oak. They still need a few pieces, and then they'll be competitive, but not this year.
Dover.
We'll go to everybody else here. Glen Oak does win the fan vote. Let's see if Bryce voted.
I think maybe.
I don't know if he did. We have to look Glen Oak probably to find him. Let's just look real quick. We have the time. I don't see him. He's not a real one, is he?
I guess not.
Goes to coach at Tri-C and forgets about us. So he's forgotten us, and he has forgotten Glen Oak in the vote. Gabe has gone with Dover. As for Mr. Fontaine, he has also gone with Dover. Game number 12, Carrollton and East Liverpool. You go to basketball. Carrollton hates East Liverpool because of some bad calls they said in the playoffs a few years ago. At least in that regard, these guys do not like each other. Gentlemen, who do you have winning?
I'm gonna go East Liverpool.
I'm going with Carrollton.
Shout out Chris Jacoby. That's all they need to win here, honestly. In all seriousness, Carrollton is going to be good this year. They bring back some nice pieces. On the road at East Liverpool, it's going to be tough. Carrollton gets a 3-point win.
I'm going to take East Liverpool.
We'll go to the fan vote. They have Carrollton at 63% to win. Cooper has gone with Carrollton, and Gabe has gone with Carrollton. 3 games left to go. This one out of left field. Harvey and Berkshire. Very rarely we see these two teams, Berkshire and Harvey, kind of out by the Ashtabula area. Gentlemen, who do you have winning?
Harvey.
I have Berkshire.
Harvey.
Harvey.
We'll go to the last 3 here. It'll be Berkshire for Gabe. For Cooper, it'll be Harvey. And the theft. Oh, geez. Then the fan vote, as it splits over, will go to Berkshire by 2%. Actually, now it's by more. Thanks, Merch, for voting just now. So 2 games left to go. I'm going to go out of order. I'm sorry. I wanted to save Alliance for last. We have to make a little move here just to hype up that last game. But Northwest Alliance, the Indians and the Aviators, a rivalry that we have seen in basketball go down to the wire the last 2 years. What happens in football in their first meeting since 2010?
I'm gonna go Alliance.
I'm also going with the Aviators.
Shout out Tim Goodman and my employers of Alliance City Schools. Give me the Aviators.
Alliance it is.
And not just because they're my employers. I think they have a lot to win. Caden Sanders, we'll see him next week. Came in from Tennessee as a quarterback. Didn't play last year as a quarterback. He'll be a guy who I think can replace J.R. Jackson. Do I even need to tell you who Cooper went with?
Not really.
Yeah, he went with the Aviators. Big surprise. Gabe has gone with Alliance, and 81% of the fan vote has gone with them as well. All right, the last game that we are predicting, gentlemen, it is a big one. It is one that we have had circled for a while this offseason. Bub Feaster, he picked up that Ohio State hat. He chucked it away. He doesn't want to go win a national championship at Oregon, but he is going to go do it anyway. Do we have Massillon beating Ted Ginn and company of Glenville, or will the Tar Blooders get a massive upset on the road?
I like Massillon a lot here.
I'm also going Massillon.
Massillon.
Massillon by multiple scores.
Fan vote has Massillon by 78 to, oh, again, Merch just voted, 79 to 21%. Right as we're doing it. Now, hold on. Before we go back to what the other 2 guys said,
I wonder if Merch voted for Strong.
that's what I'm checking. He voted Avon Lake. Do we switch it? I made the
No,
rules here. No. I think we give it Nate on Lake.
Okay, all right.
I think we switch. No, what do we think here?
I think we already made the pick, and it's done.
Watching the show,
It's
vote.
done and dusted.
Ooh, we're split here. All right, go down the line. Does Merch's vote count here, yes or no?
I think you have to.
I say no. I think you already made the pick.
Already made the pick.
I say yes. He's watching the show. He voted.
My dad says no. Sorry, Merch. It's still Strongsville. And that's just funny. We kind of put that out there, and then at the last second, we get those votes in.
Well, of course it's merch, too.
Of course, out of all guys. But to finish out, Gabe has gone with Massillon, and Cooper Fontaine has gone with Massillon. Nobody going Glenville here. Now, my question is, how big of a blowout do we think this is going to be, or is it not going to be a blowout?
2 scores.
2-3.
I'm saying a 1-score game. I think it's going to be close. I really did go with Glenville.
I'm going to say 3 scores. I'm going to say 20-point victory.
Wow. I think that definitely is on the table. Time locally, 6:32. We're going to go to break one final time, and when we return, we will go over keys to victory for both teams. Both teams going back to the locker room, and as we go to break here, we will take you down to the coin toss with the captains. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count.
From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Welcome back to Byers Field at Robert M. Boulton Stadium as you are watching the SmeeSports Pregame Show on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Gentlemen, one final segment here, and this one a lot more tame than predictions as we're not going against each other. We're going and saying, this is how these teams win the game. It's keys to victory. We have 3 listed here, Cam. I'll give it over to you for Holy Name. And if you want to add one on, that's your prerogative. But what does Holy Name have to do to win this game?
Well, Holy Name, obviously, we talked about it already. Got a new quarterback coming in. You got a new head coach. You got the same mission, right? Head coach, your old former head coach, still in the building, still on the staff, still helping you out. And obviously, these guys have been together for, 14 years? So they all know what they're doing. Danny Day stepping up. I mean, yes, it is a big step in him being the coach, but also it's not a big change all the way around because, again, you still have that same coaching staff, but, new quarterback coming in, from not really playing too much quarterback last year. But again, the same mission on the field. You're going to go out there, you're going to win or do your best to try and win the ball game. It's just what is they going to look like on the field? And another big thing, how are you going to cope without Nemeth, without X, without a bunch of those players that you lost last year? I think it's really going to be key on how we see them go throughout their first, I would say probably 2 possessions, both on offense and on defense as well. I mean, again, it just thoughts on the coaching change. I think, a change is a change. It's going to be a little bit different. Not everyone's the same. Not everyone's going to have the exact same coaching practices. But again, Danny Day, not much of a huge change from Coach Wando, and Coach Wando's still in the building. But, we talked about it earlier. Just great that he's able to go see his son now play D1 football at Akron.
Mr. Ronco, anything you want to add to keys to victory?
Well, for Holy Name, we have both coordinators back. Coach Patton is still the defensive coordinator. Coach Day is still the offensive coordinator. You have that stability. Now you have some new pieces with some speed. So I think for Holy Name, it's don't get too high if you have some success at the beginning, right? It's a 4-quarter game. And then for Normandy, I just think it's the negative plays. When they had great quarterback, they had some nice positive plays, fantastic plays. Don't bite yourself in the foot here. Positive plays, and instead of losing 6 or 8, hey, maybe it's a 0 or 1 yard gain. So keep things positive for Normandy's offense.
And the final thing I have for Holy Name here is don't assume this is 2025 2.0. Don't assume you're winning 55-12 tonight. Don't even assume that you're going to get any turnovers defensively. But I will say, start the season better than you did last year. And what I mean, if you have this kickoff come to you, whatever it takes, I don't care. Don't muff the kick and don't give it right back to Normandy. It's a simple thing, but as long as you don't start the season that way, I think you can stop the count and say we had a better start to this season than last year in a really roundabout way. For Normandy, Dom, I'll toss it to you. We have some listed. I'll let you go with that, and if you want to add anything else to keys to victory for your alma mater, feel free.
I mean, this is a completely different Normandy. I think we're looking at tonight a new coach. I think most importantly, though, Coach Connell has to get this team fired up early. Last year, our offense started out extremely slow. We had that one kickoff at the start. We got the kick. But after that, it was pretty much we didn't get anything going until maybe the middle of the second quarter. So I think they just have to start out hot early. The offense has to move the ball, cut down the turnovers. And I think the defense has to get fired up too. It's a completely new defense out there with a lot of, including myself, a lot of seniors who graduated last year. So I think we're going to see a lot of positive things tonight.
Anything else we want to add for Normandy? I want to add one thing here, and it could be completely out of left field based on what we saw last year. Get Brody Tusai 10 to 15 touches tonight. I don't care how you get that man the ball, even if it's in the flats, get him the ball. I'm sorry, you look at the size advantage. Very few guys in this Holy Name team could take down a 6'5", 230 tight end easily by themselves. Can anybody outside of maybe a Noah Wallace or even Tommy do that?
Well, the only person that matches up size-wise is Tommy because of his height being 6'3". So if you're going to throw the ball up, the other guys are Smurfs. Great athlete, great speed, super quick feet. but you got Smurfs. So I think matchup wise, you got Anko at 6'3", 180 pounds. He's your closest there.
Very rarely do I advocate to shove the ball and by all means get the ball to one player, but tonight, get the ball to Brody Tusai. It might not be expected. And hey, if you get him 10 touches and he does well, who knows what that means for Normandy. They might come into tonight as 28-point underdogs. I don't see that happening that way. I think this is going to be a kind of closer game, but we'll see. A lot of new things on both teams. And one final thing to close out on my end before I think, Cam, you might have something to add here. I just want to say, we don't know what to expect for either team here. It's a lot of new pieces, new quarterback for Holy Name, new head coach on both sides. You can't judge these teams based on last year. You have to look at this as a blank slate, and that's the beauty of week one. You never really know until the game kicks off what to expect for both teams.
Yeah, I was kind of just going to echo that. I mean, first game of the season, a lot of new players on both teams. You got new head coaches. And, it's really going to be a big first quarter and a big first couple of drives for both teams, for both sides of the ball for both teams as well. And, hopefully Holy Name just picks the kick off up. Or just like
already fumbling.
Yeah, apparently so.
But this has been the SmeeSports Pregame Show. We'll toss it downstairs. The Normandy Marching Band looks about ready to go to get their show underway. Pregame, stay with us. Cam and I will have all the action for you here on Smee Sports as you are watching OHSAA football presented by Ledgeville Barbershop.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the field your 2026 Normandy Invader Marching Band! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you stand for the playing of the Normandy alma mater.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Byers Field at the Robert M. Boulton Stadium in beautiful Parma for the opening game of the 2026 high school football season. Parma City Schools and the staff of Byers Field extend to you a cordial welcome to this OHSAA football contest. Tonight's matchup is between our home team, the Normandy Invaders, and the visiting team, the Holy Name Green Wave. In order to make this contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means following the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, officials, coaches, administrators, and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponent. Let's make this contest great by remembering to respect the game. The officials for this game have been assigned according to procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. The officials tonight are referee Patrick Bamer, umpire Mike Milnes, head linesman is Matt Despot, the line judge Matt Nagaski, the back judge Mike Connick, and the center judge Jonathan Ransom. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats as we pay tribute to our country with the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. We recognize and thank all who serve to protect our freedom.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to say first, all glory to God. Without him, I am nothing.
Power the shove. Neighbor Nation, we will see you on Saturday afternoon. Riley Meister gets the point.
Back into left field. Say goodnight to that baseball.
And there's another one. It's back to back jacks for KSU Tuscaroras. He's the point, and it's alive. Hanson pushes it over. Unbelievable. We play on. It's blocked. We're tied. We're tied. Unbelievable.
The new season is officially upon us. OHSAA football is back, Namer football is back, and it's right here, right now on the SmeeSports YouTube channel, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. As always, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me today, my color commentator for Holy Name Football now in his 5th season, Cam Ragazzo. Half a decade of calling Namer football with you, Cam. It's hard to believe that that's the tally we now go with.
You make me feel really old.
You're also almost a year younger than me,
I'm
so
literally
you're welcome.
younger than you, so that means
You're 19 still, right?
You're really old.
Well, I feel very, very happy that you said it that way, but we are ready to go. The Namers and the Invaders. I can see Groundhog Day, and it concerns me, Cam. You see what I see on the field? It's Normandy kicking off.
Oh, yeah.
Going back to last year, albeit it was the opposite way, Holy Name muffed the opening kick. So the hope is that it doesn't happen again. Of course, it is still a possibility. The hope is that it's a lot cleaner from the hands team here, and if all goes well, we will see Luke Hudak in his first career varsity start as the quarterback. What an opportunity this is for Luke Hudak. During the offseason, he kept saying, give me a chance. He gets his chance. How do you think he takes it tonight?
I think it's definitely going to be a slow start, trying to get him into a little rhythm, get him a little bit more comfortable. But as the game goes on, I could definitely see him opening up the playbook.
This one is away, and we are underway. Holy Name does get the kick cleanly to begin the season. So a big positive in comparison to last year, and a good return for Caden Parker, taking it into plus territory as he just gets past the Normandy 45. What a start to the season for the Namers.
Yeah, we were kind of just hoping that they would actually catch it this time. Caden Parker catches it and does a lot more with it, breaks through a couple tackles, makes his way into Normandy territory, and Luke Hudak has got half the field to go, a little bit less than half the field, 45 yards to go for his first drive as quarterback in this season.
It's go time for Luke Hudak, the junior. Not too many opportunities last year at the quarterback position, 4 carries, 11 yards. Nothing to really write home about here, Cam. But you look at him this year, this is a guy poised to do great things. The question is, can he do it against a new-look Normandy team who is under new leadership in Coach Connell? That'll be a fun change for them. A different change of pace after Ian Cost's time as the head coach. Parker takes the pitch on 1st down and 10, and he has plenty of room on the far sideline. Takes it inside the 20. On a return and a carry, KP puts the Namers in the red zone to begin the game.
Yeah, 2 huge plays back-to-back there. Just, I said they got to keep it pretty simple early on. That's as pretty simple as you can do there for Luke Hudak. Literally takes the ball, pitches it out to his great running back, and just goes and gets a chunk of change.
If this running game can be electric for the Namers, that gives them that much more ability to do things defensively. We'll see if it's a handoff again. It will be to Caden Parker up the middle. 2 offensive touches, 1 special teams touch. It's all Caden Parker so far, and he is a yard or 2 shy of the 1st down. What a good start for Caden Parker. He was hurt for the majority of last season, but when he played, he was solid. 14 carries, 46 yards, and 2 scores. Also had a catch for a touchdown. One of his 2 receptions of 28 yards was a house call. But for the Namers, in striking distance, it'll be a 2nd down and 2 at the Normandy 9. A lot of new faces on this roster this year, but right now, this is the Namer offense that we saw a year ago. Handoff this time will go to Colt Troy. Does a great job staying on his feet, and will take this one inside the 5 to the Normandy 4 for a fresh set of downs. 1st down and goal, Holy Name. And they are playing a great brand of smash mouth football.
And they're playing quickly, too. They're not afraid to get that play. They hustle to the line, and again, on that play, great job there by Colt Troy. Being able to keep his balance. Looked like he was going to get stopped for maybe no gain, but kind of lunges and fall forward, puts him at the 3-yard line, and Holy Name's goal to go here.
And I think this is going to be the big man package. Handoff will go to Troy again, and he is swallowed in the backfield, drags the defenders with him just a little bit, and he is able to make this one a positive play. Gets a yard or 2, but he was hit exactly at the line of scrimmage, but that's just how strong his motor is.
Yeah, it looks like, I believe they're going to say you got to gain a 2. So 2nd and 1 here, 2nd and goal from the 1.
For Holy Name, this is where you punch it in and begin your season in style with a touchdown on your opening drive, potentially without throwing the football as well. Again, it is going to be the big man package for the Namers. Handoff, Colt Troy. This time he takes it in for the touchdown. First score of the season. It goes to a captain, and the Danny Day era is off to the races in style. What a run for Colt Troy. What a possession for him and Caden Parker.
Yeah, didn't have to do much on that drive, did Luke Hudak, but I'm not sure he's too upset about it. His team's in front, and they lead 6-0 pending this extra point coming here from Owen Pry.
He made one last night. It didn't count, but he still made one. But what a start for the Namer offense. It's pure smash mouth football. Is this what you expected from Danny Day's offense?
I don't think I expected pure smash mouth. I know I expected a lot of the run.
Kick is up and good. Owen Pry, his first extra point of the season is true, and the Namers are off to the races in style. 9:44 left to go in the first. 7-0 Holy Name on top of Normandy.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
7-0 Namers as we return to Byers Field at Robert M. Boulton Stadium. Smash Mouth football is here, Namer Nation. Caden Parker, a great return, a couple of nice carries. Colt Troy punches it in from 1 yard out, 7-zip Namers. Again, I wasn't expecting this, but what a start for this offense. You get your first-year quarterback settled in nicely, and now he'll play with a lead. As for Normandy, Jacob Muniak, we will see him soon. This kick is going to be muffed. And a great job falling on it by Troy Summers, the junior. If not, the Namers would have had it in a prime spot again.
Yeah, Owen Pry trying to catch the defense or return team a little bit off guard. It felt like he did. That one kind of went through the legs of one of the Normandy players, and luckily they're able to fall right back on top of it. But definitely an early scare there for Normandy.
So it's Jacob Muniak time, his second year as the starter after replacing Elijah Gray. How do you avoid the turnover issues from last season?
Well, I mean, you could just, I expect them right here to start it off early, nice and easy, just a run play.
And I think we are going to see a lot of those runs today in this game. It just makes sense to see it. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
It'll be the basic double set for Normandy on first down and 10. It'll be a new running back for them in Kenyatta Young, the senior, replacing Ray Brown, the outgoing running back who was a senior last year. He'll take the handoff and nowhere to go. Swallowed at the line of scrimmage by this Namer defensive line. They lose Jeff Bird, one of the big pieces leaving, but you bring back Kayleon Cleveland, who was really strong on this D-line when available last year.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the big part is when available, because a lot of times he came out with injuries and had to sit out those games, but healthy to start the year, so it's always a great sign.
It'll be second down and 10. They say no gain officially. I wouldn't mind to see Muniak drop back here instead. Handoff again. Same result. The football is loose, and the Namers are going to pick it up. The question is, was he down first? And I think he was. But it's third down and a bunch for Normandy. I don't get why you call the same exact thing there. But third down and 12, they'll call it a loss of 2. The issue I have with it is you back yourself into the corner where, hey, we all know this is going to be a pass.
Yeah.
For a defense, that's a dream set. And that'll make things a little bit easier. It's early on in the season, it'll happen. But it'll be offside against the Namers. And that'll make it third down and 7. I still think this is a passing down, but you have to be a lot more composed than that.
Yeah.
I get you're excited that you just scored the touchdown that you did, which, again, great drive all the way around. But for a defense who right now, or at least moments ago, was at a -2, it's a big deal. This one caught near the sticks. It's going to be close. It's Nick Williams with the catch. And we'll see where they put this one. It's going to be a close call. And I think even if he is short, you go for it. I think just based on how close you are, depending on where they put it, you could.
They're saying 4th and 1.
I feel like it's a short one. Just looking on that far side, yes. I mean, even on this near side, you can see it on the bottom of your screen right above the clock. There's not much that you have to get there, but I think they will go into punt formation. I get it because of how backed up you are. But if Holy Name continues to run the football the way they have, it might not matter. 7:35 on the clock in this first quarter. Muniak will boot it away. Parker, it's well over his head. It'll take a favorable roll for the Invaders, and they will pin the Namers inside the 10. Drive number 2 incoming here for Luke Hudak. Did not throw the ball at all. Surely he throws it this time.
I mean, I would think you would at least expect it. He only had 45 yards to go. This time he's got over 90. So a little bit more than plenty room for him to work with and to be able to throw the ball around.
Of course, we saw 2 different guys, and we talked about it pregame. Expect to see not just KP, but multiple guys in the backfield. And we saw that perfectly with that dual back synergy between Troy and Parker, both of which are juniors. So those are guys that you will have for the next 2 seasons. Is that what they hope becomes Nemeth and Rodriguez?
It's really tough to replace them. I don't know if they can ever like truly replace them, but I think it's a good start.
It'll be first down and 10, officially at the Namer 7. Handoff to begin. Colt Troy, plenty of room up the middle, and he is going to get past the 30. What a run for Colt Troy down at the 35. A really strong scamper of 28. What a start for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep the ball on the ground, I would say, but the second I say that, they're going to pass it.
Again, I think at some point you have to open up the playbook and be willing to pass the ball a little bit. But right now, as you've said, it's working. Just keep running the ball down their throats. For Normandy's D-line, they have to stack the box a little bit more until they are given a reason not to. And this might be the reason. Hudak dropping back. Takes a step up in the pocket, and his pass is incomplete. We were told one of his Achilles heels, so to speak, would be him. And, ooh, we're going to have a little fight here. But I was going to say one of his Achilles heels is undershooting his receivers, and that was a example of it. But there's no need for that already.
I think there were 2 penalties on the play. The first one was definitely on Holy Name after the play. One of the offensive linemen shoved Normandy in the back. I wonder if it's going to be offsetting, though. I don't know if the second one was on Normandy or if it was 2 on Holy Name.
But for the time being, Colt Troy is going to sub out. But I don't get it. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in sports. Just keep your head. Of course, easier said than done up here. But you're having a great start to the game, a great couple of drives so far with some really strong runs. That puts a black cloud over it. As well, during this game, we will have score updates from around the grounds. We'll eventually get over to a few key games. Cam, any that come to mind besides the ones that we already predicted?
I would like to keep tabs on that Padua game. I don't know if it's going to be maybe as close as Padua hopes it to be, but I still would like to keep tabs.
I also want to see Minerva and United. We'll see Minerva week 4. That game will be at Marlington. So still a few weeks away from seeing the Lions. We'll see them in girls soccer next Monday the 31st against Northwest. But excited to see what Zach Slates and company can do. Of course, that is a true wing T offense. Do we see it often? No. Do we enjoy wing T? To an extent, we do. But this will be second down and 25 for the Namers. Nearly a Walmart parking lot to cover. And they have a great run to do just that. Caden Parker stays on his feet into plus territory up the sideline. Cuts it back at the 40. And it's a massive first down for the Namers. This one is going to be chippy all night. And if the Namers keep running the ball like that, it won't matter.
Yeah, not a bad way to get out of a 1st and 25.
Again, where is this coming from? We expected them to be good this year. Yes. Did we expect runs like this from Caden Parker and Colt Troy? No.
I don't think so, no.
So back in plus territory at the Normandy 39 for first down and 10. And we still haven't had an official pass. Hudak, he will keep this one. And he is flung down. That time Normandy gets to him in the backfield. That is Aaron Dancy, the senior, crashing down. A nice tackle in the backfield. A loss of a couple. It'll be second down and 12, but as we've seen so far tonight, Cam, these losses, Holy Name, they're able to make amends for quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that's at least what we've seen tonight. Let's see if what they're going to dial up here on second and 12. Are they going to look to the skies and try and get Hudak to open up the pass? Or, I mean, two running backs in the backfield, so I would be expecting this to be a run.
And it will be Caden Parker once again up the middle, inside the hashes, past the 30. It's a foot race to the end zone, now inside the 10. He'll go down inside the Normandy 5. Another powerful run for Caden Parker. This two bell cow back system is beautiful.
It's really a lot of props to the O-line. I mean, that hole that he just ran through, absolutely huge. And then, again, props to the wide receivers and tight ends doing a great downfield block and getting those safeties and other backers out of the way for your running back.
But right now, Caden Parker and Cole Troy are making this game happen for Holy Name. And they are knocking on the door of a second rushing touchdown. It'll be Cole Troy in the backfield for first down and goal. Troy takes it, and he is in again easily for the touchdown. 2 tutties to begin the season for Cole Troy. It's 13-0 HN.
Yeah, that was fast.
And still, no official passes for Luke Hudak. This time a scamper, they're going to say.
Last time it was a plunge, and this time it was a scamper.
In talking to Cole Troy, he seemed like a calm dude, but the way he's running the football, he is anything but. He is just a bruising back who, if he could continue to play like this, look out. Extra point, hold is good, the kick. Through from Owen Pry, 14-0 HN your score with 5:24 on the clock in the first. We will step aside. It's the running game of Cole Troy and Caden Parker dominating. 14-zip Namers in Parma.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Holy Name football or the 2019 San Francisco 49ers? It's an excellent start. Caden Parker, a lot of great runs. Colt Troy, the touchdowns. A great brand of football so far for Holy Name. And the Danny Day era, it's looking fun so far, Cam.
Yeah, Danny Day era off to a great start. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns. And you forced Normandy to punt on a 3-and-out. Trying to get him to do the same thing here.
And that's why I wanted them to go for it. I know it was a kind of controversial decision at the time, but I think hindsight's 20/20. They probably should have. And the Namers, they will get it right back. Tommy Anko is there picking it up on the muff. Absolutely stunning from the Namers. All the captains are doing anything and everything to help this team win. I'm stunned. And also, South Range is up 14-0 on Padua. We expected that one. But Cam, what are we seeing here?
Domination.
Muniak has had 3 plays. There's a chance that he steps on the field again, down by 3 touchdowns. I mean, if that happens, did we expect this? No.
No.
I thought this was going to be a closer game. Now, Namer Nation watching out at home has to be loving what they're seeing. And can you blame them? Absolutely not. Troy will flare out on first down and 10. Keeper for Hudak. He wants in the game. And he'll roll this one just past the 30 to about the 27. Solid pickup for Luke Hudak, who has really been an afterthought so far. And only because his running backs have stolen the show.
Absolutely. He hasn't had to do very much at all other than just hand the ball off.
He's game managing. If that's how you get settled in, by all means, do it. And if he can continue this good run of form, look out for this team the rest of the year. And if this is how their offense works, he could potentially go back to safety. I doubt it, but he could be in special spots. Parker takes the handoff this time. Normandy getting a little bit wise. They take him down right at the line of scrimmage, but a late flag will fly. At some point, they know they're going to have to stack the interior. And I think that time they got it. But we'll see what the call is. It was Hayden on the tackle, and it'll be a face mask. So from bad to even worse for this Normandy team. I have nothing.
Yeah.
A great start for this Holy Name team all the way around. And they are looking a lot better than they did in the first quarter last year against Normandy.
Which is really hard to do.
But then again, Normandy, you lost a plethora of talent, including Dom, who was in the end zone filming. I think that's the first time SmeeSports has gained somebody from a roster recovering, essentially. We'll take it. He's doing a great job there in the end zone, as you see his camera on your screen right now. Second down and 5. Hudak, he'll throw to the screen. Pass is caught.
Flag
It'll be Esso Gonzalez down inside the 10.
Flag on the far side, though. It's probably going to be a pre-snap penalty on the Namers.
So, again, it's going to be an unofficial pass. This is unbelievable for Luke Hudak. I think he's just waiting for an opportunity to actually throw the football.
Yeah, it was a legal shift on the Namers, I believe.
What do you think is going through his mind, though, after trying to pass twice and both of them being flags?
Well, he's trying, but probably to finally maybe looking to get on the stat sheet here. Maybe not, though. Maybe they're just going to keep it on the ground.
First and 15. The line to get is the 3. Handoff, Caden Parker. He'll be dragged down just past the 20, getting to about the 17. Not a bad pickup. Gets a few, but still plenty of distance to cover. It'll be second down at about 12, so I believe a gain of 3 on the play. No, they're going to say a gain of 2, and it's second down and 13. But Normandy is starting to figure out this Holy Name run game, so again, I think we are going to see a pass from Luke Hudak. I don't mind Esso in this spot. We saw that great touchdown catch against Cleveland Central. He had a nice touchdown against Normandy last year. Why not let him try it again? He'll put Wallace in motion, handoff. This one taken to about the 15 and just a little bit past. It'll be third down and medium after that run from Colt Troy. Now, let's talk about Jacob Muniak once again. What do you think is going through his mind? And I'm sure he has an itch to get back in this game.
Yeah, I think he just wants to get back on the field and get a first down, get some positive yards for his team. I mean, hope his defense holds for 3 here, but he's got to do a job of his own as well.
The Normandy band is doing a great job. I do want to point that out. They always do. It's a really big band. One of the best in the land, I would say. Third down and 5. Hudak is going to drop back. Throws over the middle, and it's incomplete. Strong pressure by the defense. And a late flag here. It's going to be something personal. But Gonzalez had 3 invaders on him right as he got that football.
Yeah. Tight window to try and throw it into. It looked like might have got a hand on it, but, I mean, that would have been a tough one to haul in.
Are we saying unnecessary roughness for that high hit? Because somebody went low and then somebody else went high.
I think they're pointing that it's going to be on Normandy, which would give Holy Name a first down.
I think based on what we saw, that's what it should be.
Dead ball foul on Normandy on sportsmanlike conduct.
And again, we go back to it. This is why you can't lose your head. And the kid got tossed. Well, football is back, Cam.
Is he done?
Apparently. That's number 9. That's Cameron Hayden out of the game. And I think on my depth charts, I'm pretty sure that's who replaced Dom.
The ball is at the 4-yard line.
It'll be at the 4, and that's a fresh set of downs, so first down and goal. You had your stop. Odds are they were going to send Owen Pry out there for the field goal. Instead, 4 chances to get 4 yards for a team who already has 2 rushing touchdowns of 4 yards or less.
Fourth down.
Oh, fourth down. That's a new one. So fourth down and 1. So this is where that bunch formation is going to come in for the Namers. A big spot, handoff. It is going to go to Troy, and he has a hat trick in the first quarter. Touchdown, Namers.
Flag, though. Flag on the play. It might be coming back.
We will see here in a moment.
I think they're saying it's a cut block, so it's coming back on the Namers chop block.
That's heartbreaking. But if you would have 3 touchdowns to begin this first quarter, I'm ready to make Player of the Week graphic on that alone. Which, of course, we will have some other players in there. Don't be alarmed. We will. We'll see Chase Patrick on there from Alliance, so don't be worried. Now, I'm sure we'll see somebody tomorrow. But, again, that's just not what the Namers needed to do there. And now it's 4th down and
19.
Something along those lines. They're going to say 19.
How do you go from 4th and 1 to 4th and 19?
You haven't heard of the 18-yard penalty?
I can't say that I have.
Holy Name, they will talk things over, though, with this timeout. 2:24 on the clock. And when we return, we hope to have some answers as you are watching OHSAA football on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
As expected, we do have a correction. It's going to be 4th down and 16. And the Namer offense is staying out here. Now they're not. Okay, I was going to say, there's no way you go for it here.
32-yard field goal here for Owen Pry. Well, actually, I'll move it back with the spot.
Crook's hold is good. The kick is just through the upright. Sneaks it through. 17-0, Holy Name. 36-yard kick. Just within his range. Proud of him?
Absolutely.
But 17-0, it could have been a lot worse. So for Normandy, you now bring out your quarterback, pending the hands team here, of course. What's your message to him right now?
Please get the ball back.
But for Muniak and company, they just need to figure things out. And I'm not surprised they went with the run to begin. We talked about it quite a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to mirror that old 2020s Brian Fox EC offense because of coach's background. Levi Ellis, a different breed. You don't have a Levi Ellis back. Now, does Holy Name have a guy of his caliber so far in this game statistically? I mean, stat-wise, Cole Troy is matching what he did against us.
Yeah.
Is it the same? Absolutely not, but still. It's close as well. Northwest up 7-0 on Alliance in the second quarter. Not a bad start for Venables and company, but again, we'll see Alliance the next 2 weeks against Worcester, who hasn't won a game since 2024, and against Streetsboro, who they upset last year on the road in Rocket Country. But Fry, he'll get ready to send this one away. I'm sure Samianko wouldn't mind picking up another technically muffed kick, but could be a pseudo onside. As again, they go with the squib. That has been the choice so far for the Namers. This time, Normandy is able to get it cleanly. And there's some extracurriculars after the play. Some heavy shoving, as I think that was Wallace Hambrick who got taken down. But some friendly exchanges there between the Invaders and the Namers. But Muniak will take it out for the second time. He's had 3 plays so far. The Namers have scored 3 different times. That's not a good stat, but how do you fix it?
You got to get something going on offense here, whether that's through the run or through the pass. You had that one pass, you got a yard short, and then you ended up kicking it away. But you got to limit the penalties, but you got to get some offense moving forward.
Muniak, he'll hand off to begin this drive, and nothing going. Again, it's a loss. Young just has gotten no space. At some point, you just have to put your trust in Muniak. He's 1 for 1. Again, I think that's technically better on paper than Luke Hudak.
I think so.
Because I think every single pass so far has been a flag, so he's 0 for 0. So the quarterbacks are a combined 1 for 1 passing. And we have played 10 minutes of football. And I've had 17 points. So second down and 11. Muniak's going to throw. Pass is caught on the check down. They'll get a couple, but still third down and long incoming. And I think that was Brody Tusai on the catch. And the reason I say not too many guys are 6'5" and stand out like that.
Yeah.
So Tusai's first catch of the night. Now third down and 8. Normandy trying to catch the Namers off guard. They've already put him offside once. Muniak drops back again. Heavy pressure up the middle. Again goes for the check down. Pass is caught. And it'll be fourth down and short. A nice tackle on the far side by the Namers. That time, Noah Wallace stepping up this year. He's wearing Nick Nemeth's old number, and he is stepping up into that role defensively. And now it is decision time for the Invaders. Do you go for it or do you punt? Your quarterback's your punter, so there is some guesswork here. I do think Muniak is going to go for it. I think you have to at this point in the game.
Yeah, I mean, already down 17-0. Holy Name scored every time they've touched the ball.
40 seconds left to go in this first quarter, and thank goodness the sun is starting to go down a little bit. It has been brutal so far, and now the whistle will blow. And Normandy is going to call time, so they are going to punt this one away most likely.
Probably, unless they think they got a play that can guaranteed get them at least 2.
I think somebody just yelled chicken.
I want chicken. I'm hungry.
I also don't get, though, down by 17, you have an offensive background as this coach does. Why don't you trust your offense here?
It's a young season. It's a long season.
It's just so tough.
Yeah.
I think for both of us having played Madden at some point, we're just spamming go for it.
Probably.
I get why you punted here, if that's the call, or they're going to just change their entire personnel. Once again, when you have your quarterback as the punter as well, you can run some trick plays. Do you hear? No. It'll be a punt. Only time will tell if this is the right call or not. And I think Holy Name, it looked like for a second was setting up thinking it wasn't. But now they are setting up like it is going to be a kick. But I think a lot of those guys are staying forward. Muniak, it's blocked and picked up by the Namers. This special teams unit is looking special tonight. Again, it's Tomiyanko with a big-time play.
Yeah, he gets the block and he gets the recovery. If only he stayed on his feet, would have probably had 6, but just the stumble there on the end, but still.
We would have heard Mr. Ronco from wherever he is in the stadium going nuts. And for good reason. It's captain leadership. And that's why he is in the role he is. And as Mr. Ronco said during pregame, he was a great wide receiver in his day. It's not the offense or defense right now for Tommy, it's the special teams. So Caden Parker, Colt Troy, and Tomiyanko are a three-headed monster that have scored 2 touchdowns and have recovered 2 footballs on special teams. Not too shabby, and now the flag will fly. I do want to point out that there might be some games in Stark County at halftime by the time that we are done with this first quarter. It's football season when we fall behind. It's going to be an illegal substitution on Normandy. It's the mental mistakes right now that are killing them. Is there really an easy fix for it? No. Okay, 1st and 5 makes a lot more sense than 1st down and 1.
Yeah, I don't know how you get 9 yards off an illegal substitution.
I think you put all the numbers in a helmet and just kind of randomly select them.
Yeah.
That can be fun. That's the banana ball equivalent of football. Let's make it happen. Somebody has the resources for it. 1st down and 5. It's Hudak on the keeper. And he will get spun down ahead of the 20, just inside the red zone at around the 18-yard line. Not a bad run for Luke Hudak. But it's been Colt Troy and Caden Parker telling the story of this first quarter, along with Owen Pry. 10 seconds on the clock. I think the Namers are going to let this one run out, and they will do just that. How about this for the start to the season? Great return from Caden Parker, Colt Troy touchdown. Then you recover a muffed kick, you score again. Then you get a field goal. And now you have a chance to score once again when we return. It's 17-0 all HN at Byers Field.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
12 minutes down, 12 to go in the first half, 17-0 Holy Name, and their offense is rolling inside the 20 at the 18. As you are watching OHSAA football on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Hudak dropping back to begin the second quarter. Pass is tipped, as I think his intended target would have drawn a PI call if the ball got close.
Well, it wouldn't have mattered because pass gets tipped to the line. It negates the play or pass interference. There you go.
Exactly my point, as if that ball got through, his receiver got absolutely mauled. So he is 0 for 1 now passing?
Now he is.
We haven't seen too much in that passing department, but 3rd down and 2, I think this is where you bring back the running backs. They've been strong all day so far. Why not? It's going to be Colt Troy in the backfield for this one. And Colt Troy will take this one inside the 15, upended at the 10. They'll call him down at the 12. Either way, it's a Holy Name first down. Another nice run from Colt Troy. I think we'll be able to get stats at the half from Huddle, hopefully, in some way, shape, or form. But he is nearing the 100-yard mark. Easily. Him and Caden Parker combined, I'm sure, are already there.
Absolutely. I mean, they've had a handful of runs, just absolute gashers all the way up and down the field.
Gassers. I have PTSD from running
I
those
said
at Holy Name
gash, not gas.
football. I think all the linemen have PTSD from that one. First down and 10. You need to get to about the 2. Handoff and not much going. You'll get to the 10. But Normandy, they have been showing signs of improvement. Not just a complete change yet, but they've been making good improvements, good steps, good adjustments.
Especially in the red zone. You know, field gets tight, it becomes a lot more difficult to score. You have less space to work with on offense. And everything just gets tighter. Everything gets more intense down there in the last 20.
It'll be 2nd down and 8. It'll be Troy still in the backfield with Hudak. And a trips right set. Hudak, he'll drop back once again. Rolling out. He'll go for the end zone. It's incomplete off of Vesso's hands. Had him open. Had the opportunity, just couldn't convert. And it's 3rd down and long for HN. But I like that he's getting a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah. I'd like to see him maybe stay in the pocket a little bit more in terms of just felt like he looked through his maybe his first read, second read, and immediately got out of there. Wouldn't hate to see him to stick in there a little bit more and maybe step up as opposed to rather than scramble out to the side.
It'll be 3rd down and 8. The goal line is not the necessity point. It's the 2. Hudak, he'll drop back, pumping. Now he goes to the sideline. Pass is caught for a touchdown. That's the hat trick for Colt Troy. 2 rushing, 1 receiving. What a start for him. And what a pass for Luke Hudak. His first career varsity passing touchdown. It's a beaut.
Yeah, and that time, I think he did exactly what I wanted him to. He didn't try and scramble out of there and get away too quickly. He kind of just waited back there. Rush wasn't coming. His line was doing a good job holding up, and just found Colt Troy leaking out of the backfield.
It's all Holy Name in this one. Domination. Once again for Normandy, they need to find an answer soon. Running out of time. If Holy Name scores another touchdown in this half, we'll have a running clock for the second half. As well, speaking of running clocks, it's 27-0 South Range. This extra point for Pry will be good. 24-0 Namers. It's a Namer party at Byers Field, and they are loving this new season. Up by a few scores here in the heart of Parma.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
$24-0 Namers. Colt Troy, 3 touchdowns so far, 2 rushing, 1 receiving. Luke Hudak, his first career varsity touchdown passing. Tommy Yanko, a muffed kick recovery and a punt block. What more could you ask of the Namers?
Yeah, not a lot more. I mean, I would say maybe converting that on that last 4th down that they had in the red zone and getting 6 instead of 3, but at the same time, you're able to get your kicker out on the field and get a nice 36-yard field goal, so not bad to get some points.
So for Normandy, it's go time. Have they gotten the first down yet? I don't think they have.
They have not.
They need to get the first down. That's the first order of business, which I think goes without saying. But after that, you need to build a drive here. You need to get some points on the board.
Well, kickoff goes out of bounds, so they'll start at the 35, so that's at least good for them.
Do we have really any critiques against this Holy Name team?
Discipline, couple of flags against them.
But in regard to Danny Day's debut as the head coach, it's all smiles so far. But first down and 10 for the Invaders, trying to figure something out. It'll be a direct snap. That one's new, and it really doesn't get anything. It's Tommy Rodriguez in on the tackle as Nick Williams gets a few. But I like they're going Wildcats. I like that they're changing things up and aren't afraid of making these moves in the middle of the second quarter.
I mean, you got to do something. Don't have a first down yet and get 2 on that play.
And now whistles are going to blow, and I think a timeout is called. That'll be Normandy's second timeout of the half. Well, Cam, I think it's time that we go to Twitter and find some score updates. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Now the difficulty is actually finding them.
Yeah.
As the first one that comes up is not even football. Okay, end of the first quarter, Massillon is up 14-6 on Glenville. It's probably easier to just go to Friday Night Football at this point, right?
Probably.
We're going to get there. We're going to get this right. Okay, Walsh is up 6-0 on Highland through 1. And that's literally all they posted. Twitter is a very dry place right now. Okay, here's one. 7-7 Stowe and Aurora 25 minutes ago. I think Max Preps might be our best bet here, which still half of them are not even accurate.
U.S. is up 57-27 over Brookside in the 4th quarter.
Excuse me?
That's what Max Preps is saying.
I know they started early because they don't have lights. So they started at 5 today. But we'll get back to updates in a few moments. Second down and 8 for the Invaders. Still trying to figure things out. A flag will fly. Williams takes it past the 40. It's Anko in on the tackle, and now we do address the laundry. Based on when it was thrown, Cam, I do think this is on the Invaders.
Yeah, it's got to be a pre-snap penalty.
And I do love that the legal name is being set for Tommy Anko. So 9's back in. He was not tossed. Or I guess he's just hiding in the game.
He's the only guy with a Guardian cap on, so he can't really hide.
Very true. It's a false start, and again, things go from bad to worse. Oh, now 57-34. Did you have that, or was it 27 you said?
I said 27, so I must have just
Okay, they just scored. Let's see here.
Euclid is up 2-0 on Brush. No, this is not basketball, but it is the second quarter.
That's an all-time game right there. Again, Wildcat formation. Williams will take it, and he will get back to the initial line of scrimmage and maybe a little bit more. It'll still be 3rd down and long for the Invaders. I do believe, if I check my notes, there is a few formations with him as the Wildcat quarterback. Yes, there is. And it's a heavier set. You have a couple lead blockers and a couple of tight ends in the game. And in this set, he is the only quarterback option.
Fitch is doing pretty good, I would say, against Hudson. 28-0 in the first quarter.
Shout out TJ Parker. So 3rd down and 9, the Invaders looking to make something happen. Muniak will drop back, steps up in the pocket. He'll take it himself, and he is tackled at about the 39-yard line. I think this is where you punt again, and still, Normandy is yet to get a 1st down.
They're really just shooting themselves in the foot. Looked like, I mean, you start off with a positive play, a gain of 2 yards, then all of a sudden you go 5 back, and it just becomes incredibly difficult to try and get those yards.
Railton up 16-0 on Forge in the second. Danville up 32-0 on Delton. That's a kind of big result there. Strasburg up 14-0 on St. Thomas Aquinas. Buckeye up 6-3 on Cloverleaf. Lakota West up 14-0 on St. X. And we'll get more here in a few moments as Muniak is about ready to punt this one away. Never mind.
Delay a game on the offense.
We still have 8 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in this first half. This is just stunning. Copley as well up 7-0 on Streetsboro. Benny and Gilmore tied at 7. Ashland up 7-0 on Bay. Dover up 14-0 on Glen Oak. Wadsworth up 14-6 on Cleveland Heights. As Muniak will send this one away. The Namers once again will take it. They'll let it roll this time, and they will start inside their own 15 at about the 13 when we return. 8:09 on the clock in the first half. It's all Holy Name up 24-0 on the Normandy Invaders.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
.09 left to go in the first half. Still 24-0 Holy Name. He scored a touchdown here. When the second half begins, we would have a running clock. It's just unbelievable what this Holy Name offense has been able to create. They have been so impressive tonight. Handoff to begin. It's Cole Troy. Plenty of space. A flag will fly in the backfield, and he's still going, taken down at about the 33. And now we will take a look at what the flag is. But yet another great downhill run from Cole Troy. It'll be a hold, so it comes back. But in talking to him once again, you wouldn't think of him as the bully type. Not at all based on the interview. Kind of a quieter leader. But when he's on the football field, he has been impressive. Would you say you're more impressed with him in comparison to everybody else on this Holy Name team? Or is Anko up there, KP?
I think I'm more impressed with Cole Troy because we saw a little bit of KP last year, and it had a couple of really nice runs. But, I mean, Cole Troy, it feels like kind of out of nowhere.
First down, 16 from the 7-yard
line. First down at 16. So still some room for the Namers to operate. It'll be Hudak on the keeper. He gets the blocks, and he has plenty of space on the near sideline. Hudak past the 40, into plus territory. It's a foot race, and Luke Hudak is going to take it to the house for the touchdown. Unbelievable, Luke Hudak.
scoring the
30-0, holy name!
Wow. Shot out of a cannon.
93-yard rushing touchdown for Luke Hudak. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Where was this last year? That's my frustration now. I mean, I get you played Normandy last year, but this is already more impressive than that game.
Lake up 7-0 on North Ridgeville.
Just unbelievable. Hold good for Pry, and his kick again is good. 31-0 Namers. This offense, it is looking unstoppable. 7:36 left to go in the first half. All HN at Byers.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
A lot of new eras tonight at Byers Field, Cam. It's the NEDA era, but it's also the Luke Hudak era, and it starts with a 93-yard rushing touchdown.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Well, I think we have somehow won the foot race against South Range as things stand. I think that's right now our goal, outscore them, and they don't even know that score.
I think it's 27 right now. 27-0.
+4. All because of Owen Pry. He's the point of difference in that really nitpick stats. But Normandy down by a ton at this point. And they let it go. If that stayed in play. And again, for those who are unfamiliar with the OHSAA rules, you cannot have a running clock in the first half. It's only in the second half that the clock would run. But I think the moment Hudak got to about the 40-yard line, you just knew he was gone.
Couple more score updates. Manchester and Rocky River both still in quarter number 1. 7-7 tie there. Berea Mid-Park up over Brunswick 14-6 in quarter 2 there.
I'm also getting a text that Garfield is up 13-0 on Canfield. I think that's what it was. If so, that's shocking. I sounded a lot like Buddy the Elf there, didn't I? I watch too many Christmas movies when the time comes, Cam.
Nordonia up 28-0 on St. St. Mary in quarter 2.
You kind of figured as it'll be an encroachment against the Namers. It'll be against Perez. In talking to this team in the offseason, the name I heard the most outside of the captains who was going to step up this year was Julian Perez. We heard it from everybody. They were just big fans of what he was doing. So first down and 5, Muniak takes the shot up the far sideline. Williams will make the catch, but he should be out of bounds, and he will be. An excellent defensive play by the Namers. I think that was Cunningham in on the coverage. But going back to it with that play, let's see more shots here. I'm not going to say it's Rodriguez, but let's see more shots from Muniak.
Trinity is up 34-13 over Anderson. Cincinnati Anderson.
That's not the Trinity.
It's not the Trinity, but it's still the Anderson.
That's surprising.
Like the number 2
I heard
team
the
ranked
Garfield
in the
Heights
state.
Trinity, and I
No,
questioned it.
No.
Still 7:30 on the clock. It is 7:56. So pretty long first half here. Longer than most places. Second down and 5. Muniak, quick pass, and it's caught in the flats. And there's the first down of the game. It's Nick Williams on the reception. Let's see more of that, those quick pop passes. That's how Muniak operates. And again, if I'm Normandy, I score quick here. And from there, you know the clock won't run in the second half. If you can make this 31-14, manageable.
Yeah.
And isn't that what they did on that one Thursday night game when a bunch of the Holy Name starters were out? They kind of made it interesting heading into halftime.
Yeah, it made it definitely a little bit interesting. And then I think we put the starters back in. And then the running clock ensued again. But
handoff here, and no room to go for Normandy. That time it was Hero with the rush. That's unfortunately no pronunciation guide. So 2nd down and 9 incoming. It's getting pretty dark here, and I think the lights will come on at some points. And there we go, backlight compression. We showed it on the screen. We show behind the scenes, I guess, Cam.
Yesterday they just kind of flickered on.
It scared me.
All of a sudden, yeah.
2nd down and 9. Handoff once again for the Invaders. And this time, they'll force the pile up at midfield. They get a little bit more to about the namer 46. So now 3rd down and around 5 after Dancy's run. Again, I think this is where you go back to Muniak throwing the checkdowns. But at halftime, make sure you stay tuned. As always, we will feature both bands. I know I have a good affinity for the bands as I announced Holy Name's band for 3 years. And unlike most broadcasts in the area, we want to feature the band because they're also a part of this too. 3rd down and 5. Muniak running for his life, and he is taken down. This Namer defense is allowing nothing. It's Caden Parker in on the sack. This defense is looking unstoppable and unbreakable.
Yeah. They
First
got
sack of the season, I believe.
They got their first down, and all of a sudden they well behind the chains.
So 4th down and 21 still does not constitute a Walmart parking lot. And I do think that the lights are trying to come on.
They got to warm up first.
It's kind of like Tri-C. Muniak, he'll send this one away, and again, Anko got close. He just pile drove who he was going for as Parker jumps on this one. 5:26 on the clock. We'll step aside. Luke Hudak and company coming back out. A 93-yard scamper the last time we saw Hudak. What's in store next for this Namer offense? Find out when we return.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
5:26 left to go in the first half. 31-0 Holy Name. This is one of their best halves of football that we have ever seen them have. Hudak, he'll throw right away, takes the deep shot, and Gonzalez is there, breaks the tackle, and he is going to take it to the house for the touchdown. What is this Namer offense? They are on fire. I'm absolutely stunned.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm so impressed. 71-yard passing touchdown from Luke Hudak.
Kind of just a back shoulder fade there to Esso. Breaks the tackles after he catches it, and then nobody else can catch him.
And now a chance to make it 38-0. And he stays perfect. I was going to say so far so good, but did not want to jinx him. We'll keep it here during this break. But again, is this at all what we had in mind? No. But this Holy Name offense, I know I have a lot of people up here in the booth. Is this the best they've looked since that fateful night at Maple Heights in the first half? And it's a lot less cold.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a lot less cold.
And we still have Joe Kuchera down there, so all is good. I mean, what was that halftime score? It was something around this, I think. Okay, so it's a lot better here. As well, score update courtesy of our old friend Kurt Mariola, 19-0. Garfield is up on Canfield. And that means right now, one of the only lone wolves is accurate. I nearly went with Garfield too. I wanted to, but I didn't. So I have no credit to take. I want to see the first half stats because I think right now, this Namer team, wherever you look, it's going to be great result after great results. Record day and record day. For Danny Day. We're rhyming now.
You can't rhyme day with day.
I just did.
That's not how it works.
This is not a democracy, Cam, unfortunately for you. Pry will boot this one away on the ground. Picked up just behind the 30 by O'Connor. And he is going to go backwards. Rodriguez in on the tackle. And it goes back to Normandy's offense, and they need some help quick. You go back to last year, their worst loss was 63-0 to Geneva. We might be getting close to it. Which would be a surprise, yes. At the same time, do you think right now, Cam, that it's possible based on what we're seeing?
You said 63-0?
63-0 to Geneva and their semi-wing T. They're a good team. They had a running clock put on Alliance with their best running back injured in the third quarter. They're a good team. In the words of Coach Ryan Day after beating Notre Dame, it's a good football team. Then, of course, he called out the late, great Lou Holtz.
1st and 10 at the 27.
And again, it looks like a trip set for Normandy. And I think this is going to be...
Timeout.
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 I mean, their head coach right now is livid. You look at the rest of their schedule here, Cam. They have Geneva coming up in a few weeks. They still have Rocky River, who I would say is the best team on their schedule. They'll have time to figure it out, yes, but how do you go forward from here?
You got to get something going on offense first. You can't leave this game with a goose egg.
Again, for those watching on behalf of Holy Name, how happy are you? Let us know on social media. SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok. SmeeSports LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn. And I think SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter is the one I did not say. But let us know. How happy are you with this result so far? I would say you're pretty happy with it. Could it be any better? Maybe. Probably not. Halftime. Okay, we have an update. United up 14-7 on Minerva. They got a running clock put on their head by United last year. That's a big one to look at here. Handoff and nowhere to go. So 2nd down and 10 incoming for the Invaders. We already know, barring a crazy turnaround, it will be a running clock for this second half. But we've already had one of our longer first halves playing just over an hour now as things stand. But again, these lights need to come on quick. You look ahead to next week, Cam, and the week after. Holy Name is favored to lose their next 2 games as they take on Gilmore and Madison before the bye. I thought they could start 3-0. I still think they can. 2nd down and 10. Is that Tusai at quarterback? It is. Flag flies. Ball stripped. Do the Namers have it? We will see. I don't know if it matters, but that is Brody Tusai in at quarterback.
Well, you said you wanted to get him 15 or so touches. He might be getting those touches at quarterback.
There is one set that he is the quarterback, and he is the backup quarterback in that set. It'll be a penalty on Normandy.
They're going to decline it, though, because the huge loss.
Which is fair. Up 34-0 South Range. They're back in the race. So you look at the games we could have done. This one, that one, and I think like 7-0 at the half. Northwest Alliance. But 2 other broadcasts there. So makes sense why we're here. 3rd down and 10. It's Muniak back in the game. He's going to scramble with this one and slide well behind the initial line of scrimmage. It's 4th and long. And I believe this is where the punting unit, a.k.a. Muniak, stays on and changes hats.
Yeah.
Can the Namers get to 40 plus?
I think so for sure.
Is 45 the goal now in this first half?
Yeah.
Once again, Cam, is it even a debate that this is their best half of football since that fateful night in 2022 in the frigid air of Maple Heights?
I don't think so.
And again, you could say, okay, this is a 1-9 team a year ago. Both teams lost a lot. It's two different teams, essentially. It doesn't matter. Muniak sends this one away. Parker is going to take it in. He'll muff it at the 35, and now will begin his return. And he is going to get this one into plus territory, has the blocking. The flag will fly. This might be a block in the back, but if it's not, he is gone for the touchdown. We will see now. But if not, it's yet another great score for the Namers.
I think it's coming back, though.
I think so, too.
Two different penalties.
And there is an invader down at about midfield. But from muffing it to taking it to the house, what a turnaround for Caden Parker. Surely a block in the back.
Something.
That would be his first touchdown of the season, I believe.
There are 3 flags? There are 3 flags.
How many flags are too many flags? But just a stunning first half. It is 7-0 at the half between Northwest and Alliance, by the way. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised, though, that especially the Alliance offense, they couldn't get anything going. Blindside block. But Cam, there is still a chance next week, based on how that game is predicted to go, that we might have a bigger blowout next week. Again, Worcester has not won a game since 2024. During this injury timeout, once again, coming up next after this tomorrow, it's what I'm going to call the soccer game of the year on Smee Sports, as Marlington travels to Richfield to take on Revere. What are your thoughts on that one during this break?
It's going to be a big game. It's going to be a big game, and both teams are going to be hard done if they can't come out with 3 points.
I think a draw would really be a bad result for both teams, honestly. I think both teams know they can win. I do think, based on how this year has started, Marlington is the favorite. But you go back to last year, they played twice, both draws within 80 minutes. Of course, one was a penalty shootout win for Marlington, but you don't have that in the regular season. Looking ahead to next week, we will have 6 straight days of games. Marlington Southeast on Monday, 6 p.m. girls soccer kickoff. Then on Tuesday, Marlington boys soccer against Berlin Highland at 7. Wednesday, it'll be Alliance Louisville girls soccer at 7. Thursday, it'll be Alliance boys soccer against Lake. Next Friday, it'll be Alliance football against Worcester at Karis Stadium. And then next Saturday at 2 o'clock, it is going to be Tri-C versus Owens Community College soccer at Tri-C West. And then to round out August on the 31st, it'll be Minerva, who they have looked pretty good as of late. Sophia Burek, I believe, tied the record for most goals in a single game with 7 earlier on this week. The Lions, they'll play host to Northwest. And then we start covering volleyball. The foul was on the Namers, as I believe that is Acevedo being helped off the field. Never what you want to see. But a Normandy first down.
No.
Hold on. No, it has to be a Holy Name ball.
Holy Name's first down.
I was about to say. There is no Muniak, so it is Namer football. I was going to be very confused.
Yeah, it would have happened. It would have had to happen before the.
If the kicker got rough, then yes.
Yes.
But no, and now the defense is coming off the field. And for Normandy, you're just looking to prevent a touchdown for the 3rd straight play. 93-yard touchdown from Hudak, 71 passing to Esso on the last 2 plays. Again, this Namer football team is looking pristine. Are they going to do it again? First down and 10, handoff, Cole Troy, and he is off to the races. Is it going to be a hat trick for the Namers? Yes, it is. Back-to-back-to-back plays with a touchdown. This time it's Cole Troy. Are you serious, Namer Nation?
I mean, the hole that just opened on the offensive line, I could drive a bus through.
Blink and you'll see Wando Key and that 2022 team. Unbelievable. So many big plays. The kick, it's not going to matter. I think Normandy went early.
He was offsides, but he still made it.
That's Owen Pry. Do you want an ESPN stat, Cam?
Sure.
Fair to say this is the most a first-year head coach has led by in the first half in his first game at Holy Name.
Oh, they're going to make him re-kick it.
-1. That'll cut it to 44. Once again, halftime. The band's coming up. Stay tuned. This time, the real time. It's good for Owen Pry. 45-0 Namers. We will step aside for a quick word from our sponsors with 2:59 on the clock in the first half. It's a Namer party, and they won't stop. 45-zip Namers dominating at Byers Field.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Well, Cam, if I told you 93, 71, and 63 before the game, you would think I was just babbling off random numbers.
Yeah.
Let's add context. 93-yard rushing touchdown, 71-yard touchdown pass to SO, 63-yard touchdown run for Colt Troy. On the last 3 plays from scrimmage for Holy Name's offense.
I would say that's pretty good.
Pretty solid, not too shabby. 45-0 Namers. 2:59 on the clock in this first half. Williams, a solid return for the Invaders, and he is in plus territory. Only Pry to beat. Now a foot race down the sideline. Is he going to win it? Yes! Touchdown Invaders! A house call for Nick Williams. First touchdown of the season for Normandy. They'll take it. That's the spark they have been waiting for. Excellent blocking all the way around. A great effort, though, from Pry, but Nick Williams just too speedy. And a great camera angle down there from Dom that gets the back end of it. Okay. Do we have an official distance on that one? It was a quite impressive distance either way.
I think it was more than 90 or about 90.
He got it behind the 10. I think he got it at the 8. So that would be 92. So 91-yard return. So Holy Name's offense might get it back again. Extra point coming. It's going to be blocked, but whistles blow. And it's no good. Okay. I thought they blew that way too early.
I thought they did too. I thought they were going to call like offside or something.
But 45-6 will keep it here, Cam. Normandy has to build off of it. Yes, it's a mountain to climb. Yes, it's looking impossible. But go out here and play, around 26 of your best ever minutes of football? Make it respectable.
Yeah.
It's free opportunities. And I think a lot of it needs to be Nick Williams getting the football. Not that it takes a genius after returning that one for a 91-yard return to figure that out, but still. Now for the defense, how do they shore things up? Because Again, Holy Name has scored on each of their last 3 plays from scrimmage.
Just don't let them score on one play.
I have the game of a lifetime for you, Cam. At the half, Louisville up 3-0 on New Philly.
Wow.
I think last year it was like a 10-7 game, too. So, oh, Indian Valley is up 23-6 on Green. And everybody was saying after Mr. Football Grady Kinsey graduated that they wouldn't be good. They say not so fast. Perkins in a good game, up 16-14 on Villa Angela St. Joe's. Medina down 13-7 at the half to Finley. That's about it. Still 2:45 left to go in the first half. It's 8-17. We're going to be here a while, Cam. I mean, some games we've been done at around 8:45. We won't start the second half until around 9. And again, we have a play whistled dead. What's your most outlandish takeaway from this first half? Because it's easy to say, oh, name our offense good.
Why didn't they let him kick it?
That's a good takeaway.
They stopped play, and they took him off the field. They said, you can't kick it.
Back to the question.
Biggest takeaway?
Most outlandish takeaway from this first half, because the basic story writes itself.
This Neighbor defense is impeccable. 1 first down. The only touchdown that was given up was special teams.
And this is a group that allowed 15.7 points per game last year. And they got a little bit better, you could say. Cleanly picked up at around the 40, and the Namers will spin it into plus territory at about the 48-yard line. Again, 93, 71, 63. The yard tallies of their last 3 plays from scrimmage. Surely they don't get a 4th.
My question is how much longer is the first team offense going to be out there?
And now a flag. Something after the fact. And if it's not the first team in the second half, Luke Stafford would make his debut. And we have heard a lot of good things about him.
I mean, we have a last name like Stafford and you're playing quarterback. There are a lot of good things to say.
You know why I like Matt Stafford? He didn't beat my Seahawks in the NFC Championship game. And we won the Super Bowl.
Well, it's going against Normandy. Probably a personal foul of some sort. It's just going to give Holy Name even better field position. Luke Hudak's still on the field.
Let's just make a pact where each team scores on their next couple of plays. Just let it through. Let's see what happens.
What's the highest scoring football game we can get?
Combined?
Yeah.
We're at 51 so far in the first half. We should have a running clock for the second half, though. So that'll slow things down quite a bit. So first down and 10, handoff, Caden Parker. He'll bounce it out wide, gets to the 30, cuts it up the field. A flag will fly, and Parker is down at around the 19. But now we will address the laundry.
Came from the back, so it's most likely going to be a hold.
So a hold will bring it back. Once again, halftime. Both bands coming up. Stay tuned, especially for Normandy's band, Cam, as they have a lot of kids in their band. It rivals the size of Mount Union's football roster. And that says something. But no Mikey Maloney, so unfortunate. Or Charlie Bubonics. I'll give it to you. Boston Molyneux. Josh Manier.
No, he's gone.
Okay. I thought so. It'll be first down and 20 for the Namers. Still looking to continue what has been an outstanding first half. We'll try this again.
First and 25.
Are we at the Walmart parking lot yet?
No.
Well, technically, if you go look behind the stadium, that is the Walmart parking lot. I don't know why we never figured that out when we were doing games here for Holy Name Broadcasting, when we mentioned the Walmart parking lot. It's literally behind the away stand. Somewhere in the horizon. I think that back top building after it. I think the one with the brick. I think that's Walmart.
I can see the Walmart logo on the front of it.
Yes, I can as well. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Handoff. Parker spun down in the backfield. One of the only negative plays from this offense today in this first half.
All right, now it's a Walmart parking lot.
Do you let Hudak air it out again? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
A minute 35 left to go in this first half. Again, it is going to be a running clock in this second half. The question is, how much cushion will Holy Name have in that running clock department? I would say a fair amount. Hudak hands off. It's Caden Parker. And he will get wrapped up at about midfield. A nice strong tackle by Cameron Hayden. So still third down and long coming up for the Namers. You know what the killer is here, Cam? Normandy used all 3 of their timeouts.
That is true, yeah.
Could they take a knee here?
Yes, they could.
Do you do that, or do you take one shot?
I think they're just running it.
I don't hate that either. You're in a good spot. Take it to the break. Third down and 27. Pitch wide. Detroit cuts it up back across midfield. Past the 45. Taken down at the Normandy 44. And that should about do it for this first half. As I think Holy Name is content with where they sit. We'll see, though. They have the opportunity to do one more play if they want to. I think you just take this to the locker room.
Yeah, I think they're done.
And again, if you don't get it, then as a turnover on downs, they would get a chance as the clock would stop. But Holy Name will take this to the half. One of their best ever halves of football. The Danny Day era is here, Namer Nation. 45-6 your halftime score. What a first half under Coach Day it has been. And they are just getting started, Cam.
Yeah, I mean, when you put 45 points up in a half, I think that's a great half by any standards. But first game as the head coach, even better.
As we head to halftime, stay tuned, as we will have full coverage of both the Holy Name and the Normandy marching bands. But it's all Holy Name in this one. 45-6 your score, as you are watching OHSAA football on SmeeSports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Again, your halftime score, Holy Name 45, Normandy 6.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
Released in 1964 and making it to #1 on the Billboard R&B singles chart. This song became the biggest selling Motown single up to that time. Here is I Heard It Through the Grapevine. intro to this feature to Dancing in the Street. Sang this reggae hit that became her signature song. Put your hands together for senior soloist Gavin Hyland as we close tonight's show with respect.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Before we get back to the action, if you or someone you know is a business owner looking to sponsor broadcasts in the Cleveland or Stark County area, contact us at one of those avenues on your screen, and I would love to work out a deal with you to promote the best of your business and your brand. Thank you to the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, CrossFit Strongsville, Kohut Insurance, and Ledgewood Barbershop for bringing you today's telecast, along with the Holy Name Athletic Boosters. 45-6 your halftime score. It's all Holy Name as you are watching OHSAA football on SmeeSports, in partnership with the Holy Name Athletic Boosters, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop. Again, I am Nathan Smee. Alongside me tonight, Cam Ragazzo. As you can see, hard at work here. Everything in front of us. A nice little setup here, and we'll turn around and kind of look towards the camera a little bit and then immediately cut right back to the field. These Namers, they came out with around 5 minutes left to go on the halftime clock. They have come out ready to play. What has been their secret tonight?
They've just been dominant. There is no secret. They've flat out been the better team on all three facets of the game. Offense, I mean, they scored 3 touchdowns in 3 plays back to back to back. Defense, they have let up 0 points. The only points that Normandy has scored was off a kick return touchdown. But, I mean, speaking of that, they had a blocked punt. I mean, they recovered technically a quote-unquote onside kick. I mean, I guess that's what you would, a muffed kick.
Yeah. I just said kick recovery. That's what I posted on social media.
Yeah.
But Cam, we have some humdingers, so to speak, of games. Let's look at that top right one that you have on your screen.
Yeah.
Give us some scores.
Well, this is not basketball, but it seems like it's basketball. University School 64, Brookside 42.
Wow.
The North Rutland Bears lead the Valley Forge Patriots at halftime 26-0.
Ooh. Not great for Valley Forge, down by a couple touchdowns.
Yeah, 26-0 and a half.
I'm doing the math. 26 plus 45. I don't know if I want to know the answer to this. Yeah, the Parma schools are being outscored right now 71-6 tonight. Not great.
Yeah, You could definitely say that it's not great.
For Holy Name, does Luke Hudak, does a Colt Troy, does Caden Parker come out for this second half?
I would say if they do come out and they score, surely they're out. But I don't even know if they're going to come out. Personally, I would probably lean on the side of no, but at the same time, you don't want to take your starters out and then have to re-put them back in, which I don't think that's what's going to be the case tonight. But
we had that happen against Wheaton last year where we pulled our starters and we nearly had our tight end fumble the ball away up by 8 with 2 minutes left. Ended up recovering for a first down. We win the game, but it's never great to have to put your starters back in. And I believe Marlington on their senior night last year had to put back in their starters in the third set after taking them out. Of course, on senior night, it's a lot different where you want to ceremoniously take those guys out of the game.
yeah,
That time they had to kind of press rewind on it.
Benedictine 17, Gilmore 14 in the third.
As well, the Spectrum 1 game of the week I saw, they were in a weather delay, Cam. They started way late. I thought it was like Pick versus somebody. And I know tomorrow there is a decent chance that we will have a weather delay in the Revere-Marlington game, unfortunately. Hope not, but you never know. But 24 minutes left to go, and when I say 24 minutes, Cam, barring change of possession, I mean 24 minutes. Running clock barring Normandy putting up a lot of points. But they will get the ball to begin the second half. What would be a okay result for them given the context of this game so far?
If they score on offense, and I don't mean special teams, they have 1 first down.
And it's also the guy who scored the touchdown in Nick Williams.
Exactly. If I were Norman, I would just give the ball to Nick Williams.
See what number 1 can do. You have 24 minutes left in your home opener. Pry is going to boot this one away on the squib, and we are back to the action at Byers Field. Normandy, they will get this one cleanly off the ground, but nowhere to go. A strong tackle by the Namers. It's Thomas Rodriguez. So Tommy Rod, after being hurt last year, comes back into the mix, has made some nice plays from the second unit.
Yes, he has, and definitely a good thing to see. I expect to see a lot of changes on both sides of the ball here for Holy Name. Maybe not at least to start, but it's going to be good to hopefully get some of those guys that not necessarily would have less playing time because the season started today, but are maybe down in second and third on the depth chart.
And once again, when we say running clock, the clock is currently running.
That makes my job easier.
Yes, it does, I'm sure. Next week, it'll be back to Stark County. Actually, the next Friday, we have a football game in the Cleveland area is October 9th. We'll have it Thursday, though. We'll have Holy Name NDCL on the 24th. First down and 10, Muniak takes a shot up the near sideline for Williams. Incomplete, but definitely had more than enough on his step.
Yeah, he definitely had the defensive back beat there, but just a little bit too much on it. But I don't hate it. You didn't lose yards.
It's positive.
Could be worse.
I think right now we talked about it down the stretch in the first half. Just start taking shots at this point. Just let Muniak throw the football. The run game, it hasn't been here. I'm not surprised they went with it, given Coach Connell's background at Elyria Catholic, which, again, Levi Ellis, that's the guy you always want to bring up.
Speaking of Elyria Catholic, they're winning 34-6 at halftime over Lutheran West.
I'm not surprised. Lutheran West, after that 2022 run, has gone downhill. Second down and 10, Muniak, plenty of time being flushed out to his left. He'll keep it, and he is taken down and loses the football out of play. Another great play for Colt Troy. What more do you want from him?
That's one you got to get rid of. Defense coming at you. You don't have anything downfield. There's no reason to take the sack there. If you're going to do anything, at least tuck and run it, get 1 or 2. But I mean, you do lose 1 officially, but still, I mean, no need to take that hit. Just throw the ball out of bounds.
Okay, the PA announcer did say no walls. It was Colt Troy. 22 and 11 are close, but third down and 11, it will be a sack. Second of the game for the Namers. Muniak, clean pocket. His pass at the sticks is incomplete. Had it, but couldn't complete the catch, and it's a 3-and-out to begin the second half.
I do want to say that they didn't get a positive yard, but that felt like a better
Yes.
That felt like a better drive. It felt like they had more to it than the other ones instead of
And
just
there's an
running.
official timeout here as there's an injured invader. Do we have official stats for the first half by chance from Huddle? I don't think we do, but is Normandy operating at a negative in yards?
They
overall?
might be.
I think they are, or at least close. Which, again, you're looking at the history books. This is going to be one of the best ever Holy Name defensive performances as things stand. It's a historic night for the Namers. Their next couple of games before the bye, it is going to be tough games against Gilmore and then against Madison. Cam, I really want to see them schedule Keystone Week 4. Keystone had the Oberlin cancellation. Play Thursday night at Brooklyn. I mean, you could play the Friday, but see what you can do. Play a Thursday. Just to give yourself that extra rest before CCC and to see how you measure up against a good Keystone team.
Yeah, why not?
I also want to point out from those lower divisions, a shock at the half. Indy up 35-7, I believe it is, on Columbia. Which that Columbia Station team is always in contention to make a regional tournament bid. They're always good. As well, I believe the third quarter is underway, but at the break it was 24-0 Strongsville over Avon Lake.
I was just trying to go against Strongsville because
Never doubt Jason Trusnick.
I will doubt.
And the injured player, I believe, is the quarterback, and he'll go down again. So we're going to step aside as he gets some attention. 8:59 on the clock in the third. 45-6 Namers.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier.
The quarterback, Muniak, able to get off the field with some help. You also lose your punter. It's now going to be Cam Hayden doing the punting as, again, the clock is back to running. Perry up 35-7 on Canton Central. No surprise there, but as this one is sent away, it'll roll and just get past the 40 and stop at the 39. So, is this going to be Luke Hudak, or are we going to stay with Luke, but just Stafford instead? What would you do here?
I would say, why not put him back out there one more time? And whatever happens, you just take it. Just go into next week. Or I mean, in the same sense, just put the freshman out there. You know.
We'll see who it is. And the answer is Mr. Lucius Hudak. Right call.
Yeah, and I don't think it matters what you do on this drive. Obviously, it does matter, but I think you take them out. You take your starters out after this drive.
So first down and 10, handoff for the Namers. And it's another really nice run. This team just continues to impress, even with the Normandy band playing when they shouldn't be. That time it was Avery Winans. First time we've seen him get a carry. But again, we've had this issue with many teams. I remember when Literal was the band director and purposely got yelled at by EC back during our senior year by playing. He said he was going to do it. He did it immediately. And he looked like Kenny Atkinson calling a challenge after it was called. He was quite excited. But you just can't play during the game. Gain of 8, now Hudak. Pass caught by Gonzalez. No, incomplete. Had it for a second, but couldn't get it as he went to the ground. How would you rate his passing performance so far today?
It's definitely been something more to be desired. But in the same sense, they haven't needed it.
Now, next week, you will need both to beat that strong Gilmore team and even Madison. But if your defense plays this way, if you can even average 21 points a game, I feel like that's kind of what coaches have said. Score 3 touchdowns, you'll win a lot of football games. So 3rd and 2, pitch from Hudak goes to Winans. And he is going to, on the second effort, get the first down. Nice carry by Winans, able to push his way forward. Honestly, as many running backs as you have access to, put them out there. See what they can do.
Couple more score updates. Barberton up 7-6 over Firestone. And Ed's up 7-6 over Olentangy Liberty in the fourth quarter.
Barberton, though. They've struggled mightily over the past decade. So good for them getting back to winning ways potentially. Fresh set of downs for the Namers. Handoff again, Winans. And he will get smothered in the backfield. Nowhere to go. As well on the sideline, it looks like 2 different guys warming up for the Invaders. At the quarterback position, it appears to be Baldriff along with Leonard. But I do believe Muniak's night is going to be over. But it looks like he is putting his stuff on, so there's a chance he does continue. I don't see why you do that.
Yeah, at this point, I really don't see why.
Winans again will get it. Once again, smothered into the backfield. Good intent from this Normandy defensive line. This is what they needed to do earlier on in the game, though. It just feels a little bit too late.
Yeah.
Again, it's not against the true first units. And that tackle coming in from Tyler Jones. He is the Normandy to Holy Name to Normandy transfer, correct?
Washington over Glenville 17-6 in the third.
So not a blowout as we kind of expected.
Brecksville Broadview Heights up 14-0 over CVCA in the third.
One more time. Please repeat that sentence.
Brecksville Broadview Heights up over CVCA 14-0 in the third. Yeah.
How? That's stunning. 3rd and 14, whistles blow. I think CVCA, they were heavy favorites in that game. It'll be a 5-yard penalty, but I know they're like 38-point favorites over Holy Name. That's why I'm so intrigued by that.
Rocky River, Manchester 7-7 still.
Yeah, CVCA was a 28-point favorite. To put that in perspective for everybody watching at home, it'd be if Normandy was up on Holy Name right now. Same difference. 3rd down and 19. Winans again on the handoff. Breaks it past midfield, but nothing else going on. Actually, that's not Winans. That is going to be Overby, the freshman, with his first career varsity carry. I like it. You bring in some other guys who otherwise wouldn't get these opportunities. It's free reps right now.
Yeah, why not?
And now time is called. There is an injured Namer on the field. And I think it's Tommy Rodriguez. A great player, but so many injuries at Holy Name. We'll step aside as he gets attention. 3:26 on the clock in the third. 45-6 Namers.
Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Rodriguez able to get back off the field. 45-6 your score. Holy Name on top. 3:26 left to go in the third quarter. Cam, looking ahead to next week, it looks like it'll be 0-1 Alliance versus Worcester, which Northwest, Venables, everybody has stepped up today. That'd be a big win for Northwest if they can finish the job.
Absolutely.
And I think it'll be good for them to get one over them before their noisy reunion at Harry Fails on December 4th in basketball, which Again, if I was a betting man, would say it's going to be a one-score game. For the first time tonight, Holy Name reveals they do have a punter. As it is Pat Kelly sending it away. And it's a perfect punt. It's down at probably the half-yard line. Unbelievable from Pat Kelly. Well, I feel like at every point in this game, you can find something perfect from Holy Name.
Yeah.
I wonder if Coach Fadul taught him that about accuracy, which we'll see during the basketball season, I'm sure. I'm excited, though, for Holy Name basketball this year. I think they're going to be a lot better. I think you'd agree. You bring back pretty much everybody.
Exactly.
Maybe you bring back Varga, too, if he's healthy again by then. Potentially. Talking basketball for Varga. He should be back. But Carter Varga, from what we've been told, is more than likely out for the season, which is less than ideal, but there's always a chance he does come back. As for Normandy, they have this one at their own one. They have 99 yards to go.
And they just got a penalty. They're not really going anywhere.
Get out the ruler.
Oh, no, it's on Holy Name.
Oh, never mind. But if it went back, just get out the ruler or go in my graphic designer and just kind of find the halfway point and shave it off. First and 5 from the 6, though. Less than ideal.
I thought they were going to call another penalty.
Still time. But make sure you stick with us after our final commercial break when we're done here tonight, as we will announce our player of the game, presented by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. First down and 10, Williams on the pitch will take it to about the 8. So a nice run for him. He has been their offense today. Any decent opportunity, and actually that was a quarterback keeper, but any decent opportunity has been Nick Williams. And that tackle coming in from Noah Wallace. As well as Tyler Parker in on that play as well. They're going down to their 2s, as expected. As well, I didn't mention it earlier, but Colt Troy, 7 carries, 27 yards last year. He is well above that now, as this play not going really anywhere for Normandy. You get a few yards here. Williams able to get to the 11, but you do get the first down. And that'll about do it for the third quarter. You might get one play. Okay, you will get one play, as we do have an injury timeout. This time it's a namer down injured. Hoping whoever it is okay, as this is the second time we have seen a namer go down in the last 5 minutes. But again, we'll step aside as he gets some attention with 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits. Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013.
That was Tommy Rodriguez down for the Namers. He is able to get off the field on his own power. 25 seconds left to go. Or actually, 28, they haven't ran the clock yet. Now they do, but around 25 seconds left to play in this third quarter. Still 45-6. Deep shot opportunity for the Invaders. Incomplete, but it's PI. That one will go against Michael Angelis on his debut. Another freshman getting an opportunity late in this game for the Namers. And the clock will run, so Normandy, when we return, will have better field position and their second first down, I believe, of the game. As we begin the fourth quarter, 12 minutes left to play tonight at Byers Field. It's all Holy Name, 45-6 your score. As let's make sure they actually end the quarter.
Okay, I was going to say, they literally already reset the clock.
Okay, we should be good to go as you are watching OHSAA football on Smee Sports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring.
Welcome as we begin the fourth quarter here. We have a massive score update from Worcester's game against Orville. There is a chance that we see 1-0 Worcester versus 0-1 Alliance next week. 7-7 Worcester is tied with Orville. They didn't win a game last year. Clock continues to run, 45-6, 12 minutes and quickly counting left to play in this one. As this first down run, not much going for Noah Bound, the freshman. As well as St. Ed's now losing 12-7 to Olentangy Liberty. NEO is having a rough go of things tonight. Across the board, it feels like. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
I'm wrong.
No, you're not wrong.
This pass is caught in the flats as Normandy that time will get the first down. A nice play, a nice quick pop pass. And again, it's Nick Williams on the reception. I was about to say, how am I wrong?
I was trying to figure out how they got 12, but they had 6, so they must have at least tried to go for 2 or kick the field goal and missed
Or 2 field goals.
Or that.
You never know. Give them some credits. Again, handoff. It's going to be Bound, the freshman. And he will turn his way towards the 44. How confident do you think this Holy Name team is going to feel heading into next week? Their offense not as strong as it was against this team last year, but their defense a lot better.
Very strong.
Again, last year was a 55-12 win. So you give up 6 less points, you score, I believe, 10 less, yes. I think you take that trade. Especially considering you scored 45 points in 22 minutes.
Yeah.
Not 24, they scored it in 22. But Normandy making their way up the field. First down, handoff back to Young. We haven't seen him feature in a while. He'll take this one to about the Namer 43. Once again, coming up tomorrow, it'll be a massive soccer matchup at 7 p.m. at Revere High School as the Marlington Dukes roll into town to take on the Revere Minutemen. We'll have coverage beginning at 6:45 p.m. live here on the SmeeSports YouTube channel. Again, it's Young on second down and 6, and he will get more than enough for the Invader first down. Takes this one down to the Namer 35. Even though this game wasn't the most competitive one, it is great to be back in the broadcast booth for some football.
I think this is what Normandy really wanted at the start of the first quarter, not at the start of the fourth quarter. Their offense consistently getting a good 5-yard chunk plays. There's another chunk play.
And now they are playing some smash mouth football.
Yeah.
But if Holy Name comes out in the next couple of games and continues to run the ball down some teams' throats, that's huge. They're a fringe playoff team, at least based on projections. but most of the games they're projected to lose are like by 5 points. And now some leadership from Leonard trying to pump up the crowd as time is called with 9:13 on the clock. But now you look at some other games like CVCA, how much is that spread going to change? As well, final score from Padua, 46-7 South Range. Yikes.
At least they scored.
We expected it, though, didn't we? We'll see Padua week 10. It's just a tough day at the office for them and for Normandy, too.
For all the Parma schools. Well, except Holy Name. Because Forge is not having a great go against North
I don't know if
Royalton.
they have scored yet.
I'm going to look.
Please do. I'm also curious if Minerva figured things out. Because they were in a close game, 14-7. If they could have flipped that result, that'd be huge. Is it likely?
It says North
No.
Royalton 26, Forge nothing in the third. I don't know when that was last updated.
So fourth quarter, okay, yep, 41-7 United. That one escalated quickly. And now CVCA, they have scored. It's 14-7. Back in that game. 9:07 and counting left to play in regulation. And again, Normandy is just simply running the football. That's all they're doing right here. I think they've kind of realized that their deep shots aren't working out. So they've gone away from it, and I think that is the right decision. Be more of a run team, especially when you're in these, I would say, flip opportunities where you could pass, you could run. Run the ball a little bit more.
Yeah, this feels like a run here. 3rd and 2. It's been working all drive. Why go away from it?
Test the namers as much as you can. Instead, they're going to pass. Check down to Tusai. He makes the catch, and it's enough for an Invader first down. Down to the namer 23. He didn't feature nearly as much as I thought he should have tonight. Would you agree?
Yeah.
You have Ravenna next week. It already was, but Cam, that is a must-win game. If you do not find a way to beat them, where does your season go from here?
Downhill.
You don't have a clear win then on your schedule. Especially given the injury bug that you've already had kind of take over in this second half. First down and 10. They're going to take the shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete. And again, it is going to be pass interference on Michael Angelis. Second one against him this half. But I don't hate that idea from Baldry. If you take the shot, you draw the PI. And now you get a little bit closer to the goal line. But for Angelis, he has to be a little bit more composed as a DB. I do believe on the depth chart he does feature, though, as a linebacker. No, he does. He's the backup to Cunningham as a corner. But still, it's a learning experience for him. If he can settle in nicely, I think you'd say he'd have a pretty successful tenure at this Holy Name team.
I think there were 2 penalties. There might have been offsetting penalties because there's one in the backfield.
And that would be huge. That would bail him out. But for the Angelis family, what, is he the 4th now to go through Holy Name? I think, right?
Yes.
But you had Pat and Daniel in our grade, and then Johnny, who graduated 26, I think? Yeah, that's right.
Yes. Yeah, they were offsetting penalties. One was a personal foul on Normandy.
And I do want to say for non-Holy Name people watching, it feels like everybody somehow is connected at Holy Name High School. First down and 10. They're going to go for the deep shot once again. And it's just out of reach. That one, a clear PI on Angelis. If it's, I mean, you had it the first time. Why not try it again?
Yeah.
And this one will not be offsetting. 6:05 left to play in regulation. Around 2 hours and 20 minutes of game total today. One of our longer games. Typically, we have games end around 9, I would say. A little bit longer, of course, this second half a lot quicker than the first.
Yes.
But this will be one of the later finishes tonight. But for Normandy, they want to score again here. Get something on the board with their offense opposed to their special teams unit. Not that they wouldn't take that touchdown again, but they want to show that other units can step up and make plays, which I understand completely. It'll be first down and 10 for this offense. Again, they're going to go for the deep shot. It's Williams, the intended target, and he drops it. Right in the breadbasket from Baldriff. Just couldn't find his man.
No, he found his man. He just couldn't hang on.
That's one you have to catch.
It felt like he had it for a second, and then he kind of just couldn't complete it.
Was it a bobble? Was a hand in there? I think it was a bobble. Less than 5 minutes now to play in regulation. The Invaders looking for, again, an organic touchdown. Young takes it, nowhere to go. It's a sea of namers, and one runs away with the football. And they said no, he was down already with forward progress. But trying to see a number, whoever that was, they wanted a touchdown. And I would venture to guess it would be their first career varsity touchdown if they got it. I think, again, that is Overby. Yes, it is Overby. So third down and 12 for the Invaders. 4:15 now left to play. Do you take another shot here?
Yeah, why not? I think you got 2 shots.
And I think that's how they are going to set up here. Flag flies. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Intended for Tusai. A strong tip as I think
false start.
Bacalares got a piece of it, but it's a false start. And I think he just declined. Would you agree you just decline this one?
Yeah.
If so, fourth down and 12. The clock, again, it runs. Again, up next for Holy Name, it's Gilmore then Madison before their bye. As for Normandy, it'll be Ravenna and Geneva the next 2 weeks.
It was a false start and it was declined.
Both have tough schedules, but again, for Normandy, you have to win that Ravenna game by any means necessary. Otherwise, this season, again, is going to get away from you really, really quick. So here we go. Fourth down and 12. You have to have something here. Baldruff, he'll drop back, steps up in the pocket, over the middle, incomplete. No, it's picked off. Could have been PI, but either way, it finds Carter Crooks. Now a flag will fly. It's still Crooks on the return, and he is loose on the near side. This one is going to be a house call. The question is, will it stand? He takes it across here, so for the time being, it's a Holy Name touchdown. But now we address the laundry. As of right now, it looks like it is going to stand. There is an injured Invader down. But I was really thinking PI at the end zone line.
I thought so too, but the flag didn't come in until like the 10.
So we'll see here.
We also have an official timeout on the field.
So I think it's a timeout for injury and a timeout to really figure out what's going on. Of course, a nice touchdown for Carter Crooks if it does stand.
Yeah, it would be over a 100-yard pick six. Oh, we're winding the clock, though.
The clock winds, as you just said.
Even though there's an injury? I don't know if they know there's an injury.
Do we even reset the clock?
North Royalton leads Valley Forge 26-0 at the end of the third quarter.
Touchdown.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Penalty on Normandy, and that's an 100-yard pick six.
First career touchdown for Carter Crooks. I don't know about that one, Cam. But 51-6 Holy Name. And again, the clock runs. So depending on this injury, which it looks like it has been taken care of, there was a chance that Holy Name would not have the kick. This could technically, if Normandy takes their time, be the final play of the game. How absurd would that be? I think Holy Name, though, more than satisfied with this result. Pry is in position. The extra point is up, and it is good. So it looks like Owen Pry is going to be perfect tonight. So 52-6. That was not Pry then. That was Will Fletcher, okay. But still, Pry was perfect.
Yeah.
We saw both those guys yesterday. Clock has stopped at 1:29. Once again, make sure you stick with us. We'll wrap things up when we return from our final commercial break and announce the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center Player of the Game, which it is going to be a doozy to decide who gets that award. There's a lot of guys who are up for it. I do agree with who you're saying. I think that's who's going to get it. But in a game like this, I feel like a lot of different guys deserve their flowers.
Yeah, absolutely.
But for whoever it is, a career night and maybe an all-time great night in the storied history of Namer football.
Oh, they're taking the penalty on the kickoff. So the penalty on the pick six is now being on the kickoff. So Holy Name's going to kick off from the 50.
Just when you thought this couldn't get any wackier.
Even from the 45?
But looking on your screen, Brady Tusai, I think he wanted the ball a lot more tonight and should have gotten the ball a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm just really surprised how long Normandy stayed with the running game in that first half. And also, I think, again, hindsight's 2020. You should have risked it. 4th and 1 at your own 40.
Yeah.
You should have risked it early. The game script was the same as last year. Just try it. If it doesn't work, hey, this team has just been unstoppable. It's going to happen. But if you get that first down, you can make it 7-7 at that point. There is a good team in here somewhere at Normandy. They have the talent. They just need to find a way to unlock it. Especially with Tusai, you have that guy right there who has received high praise across the board. But 1:29 left to play in regulation. It'll be Owen Pryon for this kickoff. And this will probably be his last involvement tonight. Flags will fly as this one is through the back of the end zone. I'm sure for him that was a challenge. Just boot it through if you can. I know it's not, but I think it's perfect timing that somebody's car alarm just went off. We'll see what this flag is going to be, but again, it's probably not going to matter. We might not even have another play. We have a minute left to go. And the car alarm is off. Again, the play clock hasn't started. I'm kind of debating if we see another play.
They were motioning for a penalty on Normandy.
I think at this point, just draw a line in the sand. Go to week 2.
Yeah.
And I think they will.
I mean, there's less than 40 seconds left.
And there you go. There's the countdown on your screen. Nice job there by Dom putting that one on the camera. And officially, we are at the point where they don't have to have a play.
I think they might try and run a play, but the officials are going to move them back, so it's going to waste even more time. By the time they spot the ball, there's going to be 7 seconds.
This one's over. And it's going to be over. The Danny Day era has begun at Holy Name High School, and it starts in dramatic and impressive fashion. 52-6 your final. How about it for Danny Day and the new look namers? Impressive all the way around. Congratulations to Coach Day on winning his first game as a varsity head coach, and as well for the man leading the line in Luke Hudak, his first win as the varsity starting quarterback. A lot of firsts tonight, Cam, to celebrate. This is a famous namer win, and in my opinion, this one feels a lot nicer than last year.
Yeah, it definitely does. I mean, just a complete blowout from the start. I mean, talked about it at halftime. The Namers were just better in all 3 facets in tonight's game, and that kept through the second half as well. I mean, an 100-yard pick six that, maybe should have been a penalty, but they didn't call it. Yeah, they didn't call it, so I think they'll take it. That's a first career touchdown. I mean, just incredible job all the way around.
And here comes Holy Name for the alma mater. And we'll keep it here for the alma mater, and then we'll go to break and announce our player of the game presented by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. As you are watching OHSAA football on Smee Sports, presented by Ledgewood Barbershop.
Experiencing pain of any kind? Call a timeout and stop by the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center. There, Dr. Max or Dr. Stephanie will provide a top-tier adjustment. Then you'll unwind in their therapy room. Visit their website at www.thychiro.com or call 440-238-3338 and book an appointment today. The Healthiest You Chiropractic Center, keeping Strongsville pain-free since 2013. Looking to get in shape and join a great community? Look no further than CrossFit Strongsville. We offer classes taught by our amazing staff of coaches. If going solo is more your speed, stop in for our open gym hours. Visit our website at CrossFitStrongsville.com to learn more and view our schedule. Visit our new location at 12608 Alameda Drive in Strongsville. Strongsville CrossFit, you're worth it. You deserve to be healthier and happier. Life moves fast, and so do the unexpected moments. At the Kohut Insurance Agency, we've got you covered. Whether it's auto, home, renters, or something else, our goal is simple: to protect what matters most to you while saving you time and money. With personalized service and the power of many trusted carriers, we'll find the right coverage for you at the right price. Peace of mind shouldn't be complicated. Give us a call at 330-542-6400 or shoot us an email at david.kohut@twfg.com. Kohut Insurance Agency, our policy is caring. Here at Ledgewood Barbershop, it's the little things that count. From the moment you walk in, we want you to feel at home in a great community. Our barbers know how to serve our customers and make them love their fresh cut. Visit us today at 17100 Royalton Road in Strongsville, just across the street from the mall. Or call us at 440-238-5105. We know that once you stop in, you'll keep coming back. Ledgewood Barbershop, your next haircut awaits.
Well, welcome back to Byers Field. There you see it on your screen, 52-6 your final. A convincing win for the Namers. You're the Healthiest You Chiropractic Center player of the game. I mean, he had 4 touchdowns tonight. Cole Troy.
Yeah, I think it was, I feel like that one was pretty obvious. But, I mean, you got to shout out everybody on this Holy Name team. Everyone did their job tonight. Big shout out. Look, never played O-line. Actually, that's a lie. I played O-line in Pee Wee football. However,
small team.
Yeah, it was a small team. Always give a shout out to the O-line. The O-line was opening up massive holes in the middle and just everywhere all night long, allowing the running backs to do their job and run through the holes. And, you know, wide receivers, tight ends were doing a great job getting downfield, doing some nice downfield blocking. But, again, just all-around domination by Holy Name.
Now, Normandy, a lot. Didn't go the way. Nick Williams, though, a bright spot for this team.
Absolutely. I mean, he got you your only points today. He got you those 6. You saw him out there. He really felt like the heart and soul of this team. I mean, if you say there is one, flying around the field doing the absolute best he can. He's definitely a very talented player. I would love to see if he get more touches as well as Tusai. I felt like he got a couple of touches there, a couple more towards the end, but it still felt like not enough.
It wasn't. Holy Name, a massive win. The Danny Day era is here. He wins his first game as head coach. Congratulations to him. And as well to Luke Kudak winning his first game as the varsity starting quarterback. To stay up to date on all the games that we are covering, follow SmeeSports on Instagram and TikTok, SmeeSports LLC on Facebook and LinkedIn, and SmeeFest 2024 on Twitter. As well, go down below and subscribe. While there is no added cost, it really helps out all that we do here at SmeeSports as we cover the best of the Cleveland and Stark County areas. Coming up tomorrow night, a big soccer matchup at Revere High School. It's the Minutemen hosting Marlington. 7 o'clock kick live here on SmeeSports. Then games Monday through Saturday next week. There'll be Marlington Southeast Girls Soccer on Monday, Marlington Highland Boys Soccer on Tuesday, Alliance Louisville Girls Soccer on Wednesday, Alliance Lake Boys Soccer on Thursday, Alliance Worcester Football on Friday, and to round out the week, it'll be Tri-C versus Owen Soccer on Saturday. Cam, anything else for me?
Go Browns tomorrow.
Who do they play?
Bills. Preseason game, but
so an important one.
I'll be there.
Very nice. But as always, It's great to be with you in the booth for football. It's great to have football back. Plenty of games coming up this year. Some exciting matchups. Again, I'm looking forward to next Friday, especially if Worcester does get that win. That might put Alliance's comfortability in jeopardy on Friday, so make sure you tune in for that one. But that'll wrap up our coverage tonight at Byers Field. As always, thank you to Chris Medaglia, Holy Name alum and Parma City Schools Athletic Director, for allowing us to come in and broadcast tonight's game. Always a great time here at Byers Field, one of the best venues in Northeast Ohio, and I would say in all of Ohio, to see some football. But tonight, it is a Namer night. They get the win 52-6 over the Normandy Invaders. For Cam Ragazzo, this is Nathan Smee signing off from Byers. We will see you again next time, which is tomorrow night in Richfield. But you have been watching OHSAA football on Smee Sports in partnership with the Holy Name Athletic Boosters, presented by Ledgeville Barbershop. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you again next time.